How you brothers doing, man? Y'all all
There we
right?
go. We good. We good.
Good.
All right, man. Another day, man. It's Saturday, man, and just wanted to get on here and just chop it up just a little while. Just touch on this, man, because look, one of my relatives say, man, y'all over there with them relationships, but it's not real. I said, what is a real relationship these days, anyway? What is a real relationship, man? So I give my 2 cents on it. I want to hear you guys 2 cents on this thing too, man, about passport relationships, man. And there's different levels to that too. You got people stay on the island or people coming on the island a lot, and you got people who don't really ever come but once or twice a year. Now that's a whole different situation. But you got brothers who only go once a year and they claiming these women. Bro, I was talking to a dude yesterday. This is real talk on the phone, and he's talking to a chick that he met in Punta Cana. Only been to DR one time. Don't know when he's going back, but he's claiming it. He's like, look, man, uh, I loved it her. I'm like, hey man, wait, hold on, big dog. I know she treated you good and them cakes were probably phenomenal. But man, just enjoy your day that you had and go back home and get on the grind, man. So starting with you, Sarge, man. Can can a person really have a passport relationship? Those levels I told you about. A person like you, there every day. Then a person like me, I'm there all the time, coming back and forth. I got to flip houses or whatnot. And you got men who can't come as much, but they claiming these chicks. What do you think about that?
Man, I actually had a phone call with a brother last night. He calls me a lot, asks me, what do you think she's doing? Like, she's asking me to fix the stove. She's asking me to do this. Like, do you think she's running game on me? And I tell him that, obviously every woman you meet is not going to be like that. But they are smart enough to understand that if you haven't made a commitment to living in the country, that at any time you can be kind of like, hey, I'm tired of coming to the DR. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Like they understand
Yeah,
that. So it's kind of based on, what is your real commitment to being part of the country or being here the majority of the time, because women they're not stupid. And I think a lot of these women, they're on their third, fourth generation of men coming to this country, especially here, and saying, hey, I'm gonna stay and all this other stuff. Like their grandmothers went through this. So this
yeah,
ain't nothing new, you know what I'm saying, for the Dominican people. It's just it might have got a shade darker over the last 30, 20 or 30 years.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, they're not stupid. So I think you just got to make a commitment to being here, and then you probably won't have as many problems you would if you were just coming back and forth and visiting. That's what I think.
And before I let you go, gents, on the go, I'm gonna tell you, man. And it's talking more or less about Santo Domingo. When I first came and was dating, I was having a good time, but I didn't really get the real deal till I moved for 8 months.
Yeah.
When I moved for 8 months, man, I never seen anything like that in my life. I think that was one of the happiest moments in my life. Now I was wilding out hard, but I was going so hard, man. But you get to really date women when you don't have to leave the United States, man. When you don't, when you, I mean, when you don't have to go back to the United States,
Yeah.
when you can just stay on the island, man, that's when you're gonna meet the real regular chicks, man. That's when you're gonna meet.
Mhm.
Now, look, you're gonna even know the mangoes real good. They're gonna know you,
Oh
and
yeah. Oh yeah.
you're gonna know how to deal with them when it comes to prices, all that, man. You just coming in there, and I understand brothers coming in like real like wolves, man. In the United States, man, cats be on droughts. You know what I'm saying? So,
Life
gents
support.
on the go. Go ahead, brother.
Um, so I agree. Pretty much, you gotta have some time there. I know, like I'll use myself as an example. So I hung out with a regular chick. We talked for a little bit, and even the guys while I was down there, they told me that hey, you gonna keep her? What's going on with that and everything? And I pretty much told them like I'm not there. Even though I was there a week and some change, that's not long enough time to like say I like have feelings for this girl and
Yeah,
everything like that. Like I appreciate everything, the time we spent together and everything, but it's not enough time to like build something solid. It's just not enough time. I'm trying to figure out everything to I mean, I'm gonna be over there in January, but just trying to figure out everything and actually move there in the future. Hopefully, definitely next year. And actually, once I'm there, then I can, take some stuff serious. But I hear, even when I was down there, I heard stories of guys, sending money over. They come, I guess maybe once or twice a year. They hang out, but they've been talking when they've been back in the States. And I know one of the guys I knew, I'll use him for example. So I guess he had a chick. We was in my last night in the club. They were, chemistry. She dancing on him, throwing it on him, and everything. I'm like, okay, this is a little more than just they've been knowing each other for a little minute. But then, one of my other boys was like, hey, he been sending her money, so
Yeah.
you got to watch out for that. So it's not real. And the thing is, though, he's basically sharing her. So
Yeah. If you're not there,
yeah,
man, look, there's rare things where I'm seeing with women just cool when that guy's coming a lot. Because I know guys who married, and we got dudes in my Facebook group now getting married, but those guys moving over there and they living in the DR in all kind of places, man. But let me tell you, I have saw things with dudes that introduced me to chicks, right? I got a story time about a guy I met, and he got the girl a BBL, and the girl disappeared. I get to Susu. I go to a party. She at the party with the BBL, and she's telling me not to tell him. And listen, dudes at the party, two cats went in the room with her. I'm talking about knocked her down. I'm talking about he looked good. When I saw her, I'm like, dang, you lucky I'm cool though, boy. I look, Keith, I get back to Santo Domingo. He's still looking for her. He looking for her. He don't know where she had him. Like, he like, have you seen her? I'm like, hey man, let that go, bro. Just let it go. Man, all these women here, why you hung up on one chick, man? All these women in Santo Domingo, he worrying about the one who don't want him. I think it's something genetic with men psychologically, and women like this too. People want what they can't have, and sometimes, man, you get into trouble like that. Look, a PIMP told me when I was a kid, like the one that like you. I ain't never forgot that. Yeah. Sometimes I don't listen to it. Yeah. Like the person that like you, because man, I done spent my wheels a couple of times in the United States running behind a woman who was no good, and boy, you just waste so much of your life doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? So look, Keith, but by you living in Sosua, man, how can a person recognize that something is, we all know what Sosua is, but when the chick ain't trying to really play you to the left like that, you know what I mean? Ain't trying to juice you up. I know some square chicks in Sosua. I know a lot of just cool chicks who, hey man, you want to get this box, is okay. That's what it is, but she ain't trying to juice you up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely find it. It's all about. I think it's about building a relationship with them, and not in the sense of like y'all dating or y'all together, but just in the sense where you make it comfortable. I always tell brothers, like, if you want just for her to come in and just do whatever y'all do and leave and you pay her, then set the environment for that. Yeah. If that's not what you want to do, then set the environment different. Have a little swag to you, brothers. Like, have a little setup to you. I always say play their music. Make them comfortable, and then, but you can easily find that. It's just you can't. I don't think you can present it as if so aggressively. I don't think these women respond well to aggressive relationship things. They might play into it because that's what you're saying, but in the end, they're just. I don't think they're really into that. So you just got to be cool about it, because a lot of things you'd be surprised at what you'll get from these women out here if you ask. It'll really shock you. What they're willing to do if you just ask them. So I think you just got to be more honest. Like that stuff we did in the States, you got to leave that stuff in the States, man. It's a totally different world. Like they got the home field. You got to approach it like that.
Man, I think what you're saying is 100%, and that's why I'm glad we do streams like this where brothers can talk. Because when I first came to the island, man, cats wasn't really doing streams like that. Dude, I went lying. I did everything crazy because I think in my mind, I really wanted that kind of relationship type of stuff like that to be solid. But when I got there, I had that many options, bro. I'm telling you, man, I was like a drug head, Pookie on New Jack City. Till I went, I just like, I can knock down cheeks right here. It just kept going. more and more cheeks. It just kept coming. And so I give into it a lot. And I talk about this, man. I was depressed, man. I had a lot of damage mentally in the United States, man. You know, we suffer from racism, man. All kind of things that you have when you're back, right? So you carry that around with you, man. Bad relationships, racism, being a second class citizen. Then when you come to a country, and not only are you a first class citizen, man, you a boss. You know what I'm saying? When you come to these countries, man, our income is so high, we next level. So if you're not prepared for that, man, you could do a lot of crazy stuff, man. You could do some serious damage. But Kobe, you in the building. One of us echoing some kind of way. Let me see. Brother Kobe, how you doing, man? Are you ready?
Yeah.
So look, man, what we were talking about, man, is dating abroad. Is these things really real? I know you got a little shorty you kicking it with, I think, out there.
Yeah.
Is it real?
You mean for brothers that are just traveling or brothers
Anybody? Yeah, I'm talking about the passport relationships, whether you coming for a short time or you looking for something serious. Is that a real relationship?
Yeah. I think it depends on how the fellas go about it, right? Because I mean, we know a lot of times guys can go, let's say they go to Sasua for a few days and they can fall in love real quick, right? Because they had an experience and she put it on them. And you know, it's like you just said, we could feel like a boss right away. And one of two things, you can either jump on the first one and try to turn it into something without understanding what's going on, right? And a lot of the girls, they know that, right? So they might use it to try to keep you hooked, or you're in a situation where there's so many options that you can't really focus on one. Yeah, so I think it just depends. Like for me, I'm talking to the girl, right? But I feel like I have to make the move officially, right? To make it for me to be fully bought in. So I'm kind of just vetting her out right now. I'll be back in Cartagena in 2 weeks. So I think it's real. I think there's just a lot of pitfalls that you can make if you're going about it the wrong way.
And you fall into one of the groups we were talking about. You go so much that it's almost like you live there. You always over there. You're going a lot, but so I think that's kind of a better situation to be in. But we was talking about there's dudes who don't go but once a year, or they spread out twice a year, and they claiming these chicks, man. Look, tell you, I done had dudes show me chicks, and I know I know the 304 fact. I'm like, hey, bro. And sometimes dudes will get mad with you, and you're like, hey, man, this is my woman I met. Man, she's good people. I'm like, man, you want to know the truth or not? If you don't, I ain't gonna say nothing. Nah, man, tell me, man. I'm like, look, bro, I know a lot of cats that ran through that. I'm just letting you know. Now you want to kick? Now look, all women have been taught. Somebody of them touched all these mofos. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of them. I don't care if she tell you she's a virgin. Nobody never got it. They lying. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are lying. But let me give my boy B a shout out, man. Thank you for the 1999 super chat, brother. I always appreciate you, brother B. Yeah, one of us echoing. Let me see.
Is it? Yeah, who is that? Is it
no,
me?
I'm not thinking Sarge or Jets. One of somebody's echo. It might be your headphones, Sarge. Yeah, and shout out to the brother Patrick for becoming a YouTube member, man. You can definitely reach out to me, man. Shout out to the members. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, brother say somebody was echoing a little bit, so that's good. So, gents, look. Oh, it's still. Let me see. Hold on, sorry. Let me see, gents. Yeah, I think it's you, sorry. So, gents on the go. Answer this, man. So, were you tempted with some of these chicks you saw in Sasua? Sasua got some cake walking around there, man.
So I talked about it in my story time. That first one, boy, she 2005 Pinky. That's what I call her.
Oh wow. You know
Yeah,
what that
yeah.
pinky?
So she was trying. So like we talked a little bit, but it's funny because I talked to a regular chick and then I talked to she was actually a mango. So she was trying to like she was trying to like get something more than just like the transaction type of thing because every night I would be in Roombas and I would look over and she would always be like staring at me and then but she would always come and hug me and everything like that. She wanted me to like text her every day like, hey, I want to hang out with you at the beach and all that. This is what I said in the live. This is what I said in the story time. I said I want a different chick every day.
You
Every
just told her
single.
straight up. You just told her the truth.
I didn't tell her, but I didn't. She didn't ask either. She seen. I mean, she obviously seen me with other chicks, so I think she caught. But I guess after that first night, she just was like, I gotta have it. So I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know if she was trying to play the long game or what, but I'm just like, okay, I knew the mindset going in. I'm not there long enough to try to like make something more than what it is. And then you're a mango too. So
Look,
yeah,
some people don't want to be a mango no more. Look, I know cats that marry mangoes. Look,
yeah, I can't do it.
yeah.
I get that text
Can't
once
do
a
it.
week.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
know
want
some.
to do this no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, man, I'm telling you, look,
It's,
the little chick, the little mango I was messing with like that, Dirty Diana. She showed up at my place. She showed up at my place at the Santo Domingo. Chick way fine. Hey, bro, this chick was chocolate. I'm talking about dark, but she had hair like an Indian woman. Beautiful girl. Showed up and a weak dude would have took her for old lady. She begged me. I was knocking her on. I ain't gonna lie. She had the best cakes, man. Them cakes, she Duncan Hines, man. I'm talking about, hey, bro, I used to spread them jokers. So, well, look, one day after a good session, and she was like, Poppy, I'm just about to come. I'm sitting there looking, I got a cigar in my mouth, and she was like, I really don't like doing this. I don't want to be a
Oh,
person like this.
here we go.
It's about to come. And she was like, if you want, I will be a good wife for you. I'm looking at her, but look, she's fine now. She's fine as hell. But I'm like, that Darth Vader in me was like, Ninja, you crazy? I'm like, and she was laying on me and stuff. I'm like, nah, man, you're gonna be laying on somebody else tomorrow.
yeah.
She was like, yeah, but if you don't want me to, I don't have to do this, man. Like, hell, bro. That little bit of simp I had in the back of my head, you know what, man? Kanye married Kim Kardashian. Man, shut up. Shut up. Hell no. I'm like, nah, they ain't gonna work. They ain't gonna work for me.
Especially when they kick it with you for like a couple days or something, you be
Yeah.
like, she trying to trap you, boy.
They're
Like
trying to
that's the whole
trap.
time she trying to set
Yeah.
that trap.
And
Even,
they
even
good. Sarge, you know, right? You there with them. They
Oh
good. Some
man,
of them good, man.
brothers. They are
professionals.
Yeah.
Professionals.
professionals, man. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
where you think like you in the D League when you visiting out here. They professionals, bro.
I
And
was
look,
gonna
they know how to please you, man. These
say,
chicks,
Yeah,
they know how to
yeah.
please you, man.
They know.
man.
Now, Sarge, you gotta look at it like this. I was used to dealing with my ex old lady, man. She's fine and stuff too, man. But she act like she was 60 years old. My leg hurt, my
Mm-hmm.
side hurt.
Yep.
Oh
Man,
God.
try
Yeah.
to move her around some kind of way. Oh, I can't do it. My back,
Yep.
my neck, my ears.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I went to DR. These girls was doing cartwheels off the chandelier. They're like, oh hell, I was ready. Look, I'm in there with my Batman mask on. I'm ready. All right,
Hey,
go ahead. And finish,
I had
bro.
one like do a whole dance for me. You know, I ain't never really had that. Like, I think maybe on a birthday when I was like in my 20s or something. So I
Yeah.
wasn't really prepared. You know what I'm saying? So it just felt kind of awkward because I was like, man, when I was younger, like this was always the experience. But like you said, I got married, and only time I seen her dancing is when I handed her some money. So yeah, it's a different experience. Like we say, man, they professionals at what they do. They're really good at what they do. Yeah.
man, I was gonna say the Harlem Nights chick, one of the older chicks I had when I was down there. She told me, she said, I don't know what you've been dealing with, but I like to take my time. and she did some
Yeah.
magical things.
Got him.
Some things these younger girls hadn't even done. I ain't never.
Got
It's
him.
crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
He called it a Harlem Nights chick.
Wow.
That's how they get them. They get them.
Sunshine.
You
Ain't
know?
one of them Sunshine?
Throw it up in the air.
Man. Yeah, man. You run across them, man. Like you always got a chick like that. Like the one I'm telling y'all about, Dirty Diana. She was a chick like that. There's always a Sunshine or a Dirty Diana that you're gonna meet. No matter what country you go to, you're gonna meet that one that can just. And look, I got a story time come out tomorrow about another chick named Natalia who just showed up. Man, y'all, I watched this crazy. Girl was fine as hell. Now, look, she was a regular chick. She wasn't a working chick, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? You got to emphasize that.
That's what she told you.
Yeah, look. She had a job, she was always with me and stuff. I kicked it with her for like a couple of months, but I went to Puerto Plata and I stayed up in Puerto Plata like a couple of weeks. I get back, she like, what are we? What are we? I mean, we ain't nothing. We just what we is, you know. And now she done got married. The dude done wifed up. I don't know if he's American or not. I'm Facebook friends with her. She like, I'm getting married. She got engaged. Now she done got married. I guarantee you, it's some American dude that went there and wifed her up. I can guarantee you, man. That's real talk. Oh, Jay, you in the building, big dog?
What's up, big dogs?
Man, I ain't know where you was at today, man.
Yeah, I'm all good, man. You know, got my finally calmed down a little bit. You know, got my $600 man that moved to Columbia straight. Got him in a hostel, man.
Okay, that's good, man.
Talking about Rush Card. We just gonna call that
Yeah. Yeah, I found him a hostel, man, for $8 a day. You know, so I'm trying to keep the brotherhood alive, but it was all good, man. You know, we had about 11 people, man, at dinner Thursday night. Then took them all out to the club, so the brotherhood is alive and well, baby.
Yeah, nice. I saw that photo. But look, on Jay, we was talking about is these relationships really real? Passport relationships?
Man, look, let me tell you something. I think that 90-something% of them are false. And I'm just gonna keep it 100, man. If you don't live there, it ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Like all the brothers that actually live here, and some of them it ain't real, but I'd say a majority of the brothers that actually move there and can keep an eye on the situation, they're good, man. I was actually talking to the lady that I'm trying to buy her house next door to the Airbnb that I'm buying. So I'm trying to buy up the whole block. So I was talking to her and I was like, well, why do you want to sell your house? You know? And she said, I'm trying to get away from my kids. She just want to move into a 1-bedroom apartment. She said her daughter married a gringo. She said her daughter was a prostitute, married a gringo. Mango, and he took her over to the States. After 2 years, bro, she left him for Colombia.
Hey.
Left him. And then I think somebody was saying that I guess if you marry a gringo, you're responsible. They're responsible for you for 10 years or something.
Yeah, for 10 years.
Yeah,
yeah, bro. So Fernando, he winning over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fernando on that payback stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But I was telling the brothers, I was like, man, look, as much as I adore my chick, right? I mean, I got nothing but love for her. Bro, ain't no freaking way that I'm bringing her to the States to live.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to keep her where she at. As far as she concerned, man, even if I got $100K in my account, I'm going to keep it where it's just like, I cry broke all the time, man. You know?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I just don't believe that you should leave with your wallet, man, because whatever you leave with, that's what you got to end up doing, and they start expecting that stuff. I want her to do just like she did when I was in Miami. I want her to cry because I got her an iPhone 16, because she said her iPhones were always 4 and 5 versions behind.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Hey, that camera. You know about that camera, the pictures they be sending you.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So
well, look, I talk about that in the story time tomorrow. I saw the
Okay.
picture. She looked terrible on the picture. She got an iPhone 1, man. You know what I'm saying? So so Jay, you did a good thing. Look, I don't see anything wrong with giving a woman money as long as they earn it. You got to earn it.
They earn it.
You got to earn the air
Yeah,
conditioning. You got to earn the air conditioning, man.
Yeah,
You got to earn that money. You got to earn that.
Yeah.
I ain't
That's,
gonna
you know
give
what,
you
Ronan?
good.
Remember, hey,
That's in
Ronan,
our nature as men.
Yeah.
That's in our nature as men to be providers, man. But we want to be providers to the right one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, every relationship to me personally is transactional. So I look at it like this. She paid me back for everything that I've done by
$50 a day.
you know, getting those great deals for me on these cribs, by getting me the great deals, you know, as far as the local on construction, stuff like that. So she's more than proved her worth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not just gonna be out here tricking off just to be tricking off. You know what I'm saying? And I'm good, man. And guys got to start thinking with their business sense of head. You know, not the other one.
You
Well, so
definitely
you think so, Jay? Let me ask you this first. You think a lot of brothers fall trap, and I want all y'all to answer this, because they can't meet these kind of this caliber of women in the United States? Because you know some of these dimes in that you're gonna find in foreign countries, man, you can't get that in the United States. Not a dime like that, man. So a lot of guys come in, they fall victim, man, like that, and she's gonna give him that. She's gonna give him that good dome, that good box. He's done. No matter what you try to tell him, he's like the night of the Walking Dead. He's done. So you think that's it on Jay? They just it's the caliber.
I honestly, man, I think it's part of it, but uh man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. And I ain't gonna mention no names. I'm just gonna give y'all the scenario and you can figure it out yourself or whatever. You know, when I see brother posting in a group, yeah, I'm getting married or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm not putting that out there and it's something that I can get in the States. So
Gotcha.
even the non-attractive ones are putting it on these guys, man. And I think it's just that they feel like anything above Big Shirley is an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? And then don't get to the dime pieces. They lose their minds. They lose their minds, man. I mean, you know, I seen brothers other night in the club having a good time or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And they rolling with some chicks that they've been with all week. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, if it's gonna cost me, bro, if I got to pay to drink the water, I'm gonna drink some different water every time. I'm not gonna drink the same stale water. Now,
Jason, he wants some Propel. I want some Propel.
Exactly. So this is my thing, right? Now, if you go
Uncle Jaden went out. Go ahead, Sarge. Well, look, Sarge, I want you to take this question. Uncle Jay gonna pop bait.
Get popped off. Okay.
You go ahead.
Yeah, if you know, if she rocking with you, bro, and she not charging you, you don't have to give her any roses or whatever, then that's legit. You know what I'm saying? But if you got to give her roses for every damn day that you spend with it ain't legit.
It ain't
you
real.
know? And a lot of these cats, man, they just get caught up, like we did that show, caught up in the allure of the Latina, man. We got to stop this nonsense, man. We really do, man. And we got to quit. Like I said, bro, I adore my girl. She been nothing but solid, bro. But I learned from bumping my head years ago with these wives and everything. Man, look, I enjoy it. And I'll say it right here in front of all these people and the thousands that's gonna watch later. If my girl told me, Poppy, I no longer love you, I don't want to be with you, you know what I'm gonna do? Thank you for your service and keep it moving.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100, bro, because I got the confidence that I can go out here and get something just as good or better. You know, that's why, like, when the brothers were like, you know, when I had the little situation in Medellin, you know, man, I had brothers emailing me like, what the hell is wrong with you? Blah, blah, blah. You got, man, don't come at me with that Western mentality, you know? That's that Western mentality, putting them on pedestals, and just because they're fine or because they're this or that or whatever. Bro, I done been married multiple times, man. I'm always gonna keep one foot in the door and one foot out the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she want to
Why?
rock with me, that's cool. If she don't, then keep it moving. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I can replace you. Because let me tell you something, man. I turn down more than I try to get at. You know, I
Yeah.
don't even be trying to get at them now. I be turning them down because I don't want to play in my backyard anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it's just too many because it's like a dirty Diana on every corner.
That's real.
You know,
They
and
everywhere.
they need us, man. Fellas out there, remember this, man. We are the prize, bro. Over here. You know, and over in the DR, I'm sure it's the same way. We are the prize. So quit putting these chicks on a pedestal, man. They coming out here like one dude, man, that I was with. He showed me the text message, man. Chick tried to hit him for 450 for an hour, bro. And she was
Damn.
one of them chicks. She was one of them chicks that was trying to, like, we had just got there, so she trying to rush him out the joint at 10 o'clock, 10:30. And I say, bro, no. You wait, you get a WhatsApp, and at the end of the night, you holler at her because you know what
Mhm.
she gonna do? She gonna try to run right back to the club and get another
Another one.
idiot. Well, I don't want to call him idiot, but get another
Yeah.
job. You know what I mean? So no,
$450. Like, God, man,
like
please
don't,
don't.
bro, my man, look, my max, look, my ceiling is $100. That's it. That's it. And that's for top 10.
Yeah.
That
That
ain't
ain't no
no,
regular chick.
yeah, that's top 10 now. And I don't want the $50 one. So like I said, my number is 100, man. But like I said, back on topic, man, I just don't truly, man, I think that a majority of the brothers, man, they get got. You
Yeah.
know, that's why I tell guys, man, ain't no point in pre-gaming, really. It's of no use. All you're gonna end up doing is being a Western Union poppy at the end of the day,
Yeah,
you
you
know, by
start
all
too
that
early, definitely.
pre-gaming, they're gonna start begging you, man. And what they
Yeah.
do is if they don't, like I've heard this, either they're pros or semi-pros,
Yeah.
you know. So you may think that she working and got a regular job, but a lot of times, man, they tricking off on the side. You know what I'm saying? And the semi-pros, they don't directly beg you. They just kind of dry beg by, by just telling you their problems, hoping that you're gonna solve it, you know.
Yeah.
And to me, it's like once you leave the DR, there's no point in keeping in touch with these chicks, man. It's pointless, especially when you know next week she's gonna be with somebody else. So are you that lonely that you need to correspond with a working chick? Like, come on, man.
Yes,
You know.
most of them cats are that lonely. That's why OnlyFans is popping and big. How you think these girls making millions of dollars off of OnlyFans? That's the thing.
Right. Hey, you know what, Ronan? Let's start another group, man. Let's call it Lonely Fans.
Oh man, look, that'll be a hit. Sorry.
Let's start it Lonely Fans, bro. And we
Look.
invite all the chicas, all the brothers, man.
Oh
Look,
yeah,
if you just
man.
lonely, forget paying OnlyFans. You ain't even got a chance to hit that. At least these you can get with them when
Yeah, at
you
least you can
when you
hit.
get a free moment.
It'll be a $1 billion idea. That thing that will work. So we got a super chat from my brother Greg. He say, do the brothers have
You
any
know, so we
tips
starting a new one,
on the
Lonely
best?
Fans, not
Yeah, look. So he say, do the brothers have any tips on the best way to tell if she is truly a regular girl versus a working girl, or should we assume they are all working girls? Brother Greg, many of them are working girls. Look, I have met, and I'm gonna let Sarge go with this. It depends on where you at. If you on Sasua Strip, damn, they all of them working girls. I was like, man, they definitely. In Santo Domingo, a lot of them working girls, but they try to hide it. So Sarge, what's your take on what the brother Greg is saying?
So I'll give him an example, and I'm gonna end up doing a story about this. Like I always say I don't crap where I eat. So I don't deal too much with the women that live in Sosua. They
Yeah.
got to be farther out. But I broke my rule, and I started dealing with one, right? Because she was close. You know what I'm saying? She could just pull up on your boy. So I was like, all right, this is real convenient. But she told me to my face. She was like, look, like if I find a man that will send me $300 a month, I won't do this on the side because I feel like it's disrespectful. Like, this is what she telling me. This happened like last night. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, he won't have to worry about that because it might be one of his friends about it. And I'm listening to it like, okay, you know, I'll play the fool while you talking. It's cool. So she was saying like, that's easier for me because then I don't have to be in the streets and I feel like it's disrespectful. And it sounded good. And if I hadn't been here as long as I've been here, I would have probably fell for it like the first trip, or if I just over here visiting. But it just sounded so good because she also has a job. And she told me straight up, like, we don't make enough at our job for the stuff I want. I still want things done. And I think they tend to be a little old school here. Like you hinted on it before. If you're the man and you're the main provider, they're going to expect you to do that. That's an expectation of them. And it's a very honest expectation. Like, I'm going to tell you to your face, this is what I need. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I respect that more than how we deal with a lot of women in the States, where they try to slow roll you. They work, make all this money, and then their money is their money and your money is our money.
Exactly.
Right? So at least I respect the fact that you're saying like, hey, send me $300 a month and we ain't gonna have no problems. When you want to see me, when you want to do stuff, I actually respect that more. So some guys that don't live here, they fall for the same trap, but you overseas, and now she finding 4 other guys that are doing that. Like I tell brothers, if she does not get up and go to work every day and she has a nice car, some man is paying for that car. If she has a nice place, some man is paying for that. There's no way they can afford that. There are brothers out here that make ridiculous amount of money and don't have a car in Sosua. They either have a quad or they take taxis and motos. So if she is not getting up going somewhere every day to go to work, but she has a nice car in a nice place and she's in this area, I would just say, to be safe, assume that she's also working. That's what I would say.
Yeah, and there's a lot of chicks, man, who fall in that. And look, not every woman is a prostitute. Not every woman is a mango. You got to really vet the hell out of these chicks, man. That takes time, brother Greg. You got to put in a little effort, but definitely, like OJ was saying too, man, don't get in a serious relationship with a woman unless you move into wherever she at. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what she's doing. It's gonna drive you crazy. Even if she a good chick, man, it can drive you crazy. You're gonna be sitting there like, I wonder what Pam doing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you ain't the only one that thinks she fine, bro. That's what I tell brothers too. Like, it's a lot of us out here. It's a lot.
They got about 5 or 10 dudes sending them money, man. And to the brother when he said, so how can you tell? Okay, brother, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. All you gotta do is look at her IG. Get her IG. Get all this information, man. If she on boats, nice restaurants, she posted up on that balcony. If she posted up on that balcony on that high-rise hotel, she can't afford that. My girl ain't never been to a nice restaurant until I moved here. You know, so the signs are there. If she got booty pictures on the beach, you know, in a thong bikini, bro, the signs are there.
And
don't no regular do that.
And if her location say 1 mile from Sosua, just leave it alone.
Right.
Hey, look, leave it alone, bro. Just swipe left.
She give you that one. She give you that picture that you can only open up one time and it disappear. She a professional, bro. God. She know. I never knew about that till I started dealing with them, man. I'm like, look, I tell them, don't send me no picture if I can't keep it.
Yeah. They on fancy trips. On Instagram, like, yeah, you know, every weekend somewhere else. All right,
bro. She ain't got no job, man.
God.
And you know what? That's real. You need to go to the job with her. Go to the job. Drop her off one day. Say, baby, I'll take you on an Uber and take you to the job.
Don't set them men up, OJ. Don't set them brothers up. Don't set them brothers up for some domestic violence. Don't do that.
Yeah, them dudes gonna get mad. But OJ, man, you hit on something real when you talk about that picture that disappeared. I remember my first time seeing that. Chick sent me a video. She doing, oh man, she was going crazy with a toy. And like, I said, I'm gonna say this till later. I put it up, I come back, it was gone. I was mad as hell. What happened to that picture? I hate those pictures that disappear, but that's a good sign. Look, we got 166 in the building, man. Like the video, man, and thank my brother P. Patrick with the $20 super chat. Brother Ron, thank you for putting out good content, man, and for creating this platform. Have some wings and Presidentes on me, man. I appreciate that. And let me tell you, next week I will use that at Mr. Flip Flop. I'm going to brother Cardell too, man. Wings and waffles. Shout out to that brother. Is going to be awesome. So look, gents on the go. You got it, big dog. You got the floor.
What's going on? So a lot. I mean, yeah, you need to live there. That's the number one thing. You might be caught up and you might be sharing her. Seen it happen a lot. So you definitely gonna be sharing. Yeah, I've had even like some of the guys I met when I was down there, like some of them doing the most overpaying and everything like that. And I've had guys ask me like, how much should I be? Because a lot of the stuff I'm getting from either whether it's Flip or a lot of the guys has been, and I'm like, this is how much you need to be paying for stuff, and just don't be getting screwed over because they'll try to play that long game too. So you definitely got to be on your P's and Q's.
Yeah. So you think so? I tell any brother this. If you're coming to Sosua, expect to pay for women. That's what you do.
Absolutely. Expect
that.
So basically I'll just pretty much say like what I do. And so I pretty much like, and it's kind of better because I kept running into this situation like every night where it was just so much I just couldn't choose. So what I did was I just collected WhatsApps and they would, send me pictures. So I remember what they look like at the end of the night. If I don't have nothing then I make a decision then. And then that time I'm negotiating and then see if they available and everything and just go from there. Efficient strategy right there. So that's all you need.
Well, let me ask you a question. I know you plan on moving. So when you move, then are you plan on finding you a solid woman? Or you gonna be the wolf? What you gonna do, big dog?
I'm a hybrid. I need both. I both.
Got you. Yep. That's how I live, man. That's exactly how I live, man. Let me tell you, man. Kobe, what's the importance of actually learning Spanish? And do you think that helps finding a regular woman? Because a lot of the gringos, man, they don't know how to speak the language, and they kind of stuck in the box is just dealing with mangoes.
Yeah. No, I think it's absolutely necessary. Like the girl I'm talking to now, one of the things she always tells, because she cooked for me at her house when her parents was there and the grandmother and all that, and she was telling him that when she met me, I didn't know any Spanish, right? And she was surprised that I could have a conversation with her without the translator. So I think if you're looking for something serious, yeah, they're gonna take you more serious because we know most gringos don't, or most Americans or foreigners, they don't know anything except for hola, maybe, como estas, and the basics. And they're always pulling out that you want to separate yourself from just the mangoes or the pros crowd, which is, depending on what you're looking for. Yeah, I say it's necessary, man. I don't know, man. I feel like guys just have an idea in their head and they think it's gonna go a certain way, and they don't know what they're signing up for. You know what I mean? So, just be prepared.
And I see you going a lot, so that girl must look good. And when you met the family and all that,
oh, yeah,
how did the family treat you?
Well, see, I already kind of had an advantage because I was cool with her cousin already for a year. So it was kind of like he already was telling them that I was a good guy, and he was already pitching me to them before they even met me.
Okay.
So then now on the back end, I got to be a good guy, right? So now I kind of got to live up to this reputation. So what do we do with the wolf? Oh, exactly. You know what I'm saying? When I haven't, yeah.
I say the beast got to have his day, man. I don't believe no more in
every so
locking up the wolf, man. I locked it up. Look, The 2 times in my life I locked it up, it went bad. I got married, and I was going to church, man. Look, I'm at Sunday school with penny loafers on.
You went all the way.
Yeah, I went all the way, man. Look,
He was the good guy.
I was good.
Oh,
I'm in there
right.
wearing my glasses. I'm in there pushing the glasses up, reading the Bible and everything. Nothing wrong with that. But I went that way, man. That woman lost all attraction for me.
All attraction, man.
She was like,
yeah.
you know what? When I met you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that part.
And she wasn't happy with me being, but to keep it honest, I changed to something I wasn't. It wasn't really me.
Right.
So she lost complete attraction for me. I did the same thing again, man. After that relationship, I got into another relationship with a woman fine as hell. We ended up moving together, doing things. I did the same thing. I want to be a good guy, coming home every day. Well, one day I remember she told me, she looked at me like, Ninja, you ain't got no friends. You all up under me, all up under me.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, I done simped out. Look, I was in the car about to cry. Look, Keith, I'm there for like, man, what happened to me, man?
I got to call to my homeboys when I heard that. Like, hey, man, pull up.
I didn't even have no more homeboys. I let my homeboys go.
Yeah.
I'm all following that big yellow booty, man. Like,
Yeah,
I'm all stuck up behind her. Keith, look, I'm in the car. I don't know myself no more. I'm looking at my own eyes in the rear view. Man, where you at?
You looking real unfamiliar now.
Like, Shazam, come back.
Boy,
oh my God.
Look, and I didn't get the whoop back till, I'm telling you, I didn't get the whoop back till I got in Santo Domingo, and I'm in the Paris bar, and I had 2 chicks, and the moon was over my head, and I'm drunk, and it hit me. I'm like, I'm about to smash both of them. The wolf came back just like that. It hit me, and I did smash both of them chicks that same night. And I ain't been the same since. I mean, I'm telling you. So, man, shout out Patrick. He said he had flips.
Yeah, flips.
Yeah. Nice. Man, look, Patrick, I don't know how long you're gonna be there, man. You're there next week, man. Next weekend, let's get together, man. I'm telling you. And we got one more. I want to acknowledge the brother showing love, man. Thank you, Jay Hood, for the 199 super chat, man. Appreciate that. And look, the brother with another one. All right, you should bring a woman back to the DR. No, man, lead a woman in the DR.
Hey, I tell the brothers this. You know when you go to the zoo and you see these big exotic animals all fat and lazy and look so uncomfortable, that's how I feel about bringing one of these women back to keep them in their environment. Don't bring them back. Don't go back to the United States and put them in a cage. Like in a lot of these countries, they're free. That's why they tend to be, they're so open with their bodies. And, a lot of us know as soon as they come in, they want a t-shirt or they're not, nakedness is not a problem for them. Dancing, around you is not like their feminine energy where they're from is celebrated. And when you take them to the States, it's like putting them in a cage. Now, I'm not saying all. Obviously, I can't speak for all brothers. But I'm saying that's what I kind of feel that energy. Like sometimes when you take them back to the States, you kind of cage them. And they can't really express that because of how we frown upon a lot of the things when it comes to feminine energy in the United States. So I just tell brothers from my experience here, they seem happier in their own environment. I just feel that way. Like everybody's speaking the language, the music, the weather, that plays a big part. Like weather can put people through depression. So some of these women, you could take them from a tropical place and put them in Washington State where you only see the sun a month and they're miserable because they're used to being outside and, being out in nature. So you got to think about things like that, I think, when you're talking about bringing some of these women back to the States.
Don't bring them to the States.
Yeah, just don't do it. Just not just don't do it.
No.
Keep them in the jungle. Keep them in the jungle, man. They free.
Keep them in their element. Keep them. Look, especially she from the barrio, man, and she used to that power cutting off and all. Keep her there. Keep Maria in the barrio, and you're gonna have a good situation. Yeah, man. Because look, some of these chicks, man, they get treated so good, it go to their head. And I done saw dudes give women a bunch of money. And the women just get the money to Jose on the scooter, who's knocking her head off. I'm like, dude, stop giving them women money. I never tell them what to do, but I'm like, hey, man, don't come to me crying about it. You do whatever you want, but don't come to me crying about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, on Jay, bro, dude, coming to you crying like that. Yeah, you got the floor, Jay. You can roll with it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I agree with Sarge, man. It's like, you know what, man? Just leave them where they at, bro. I done seen it too many times, man. Where I'll give you the example. Pretty much every dude that I done kicked it with down here, I'd say 99.9% of them that was hugged up, holding hands, doing all this stuff or whatever. The next weekend, the girl walking by me in the club with the walk of shame because she thinking like I'm gonna tell the dude, man, I don't get in other people's business. You know what I'm saying? Because what I figured out, man, I've learned a lot about the nature of men since I moved to Colombia. And I'm gonna be honest, man. I hate to say it, man, but we got to do better, brothers, man. We got a lot of tender dicks out here. I mean, I'm sorry, man. I'm losing it now, cussing, but I'm very passionate about
Nah,
that
keep it a buck.
Tell her why you really
because
mad.
you know it don't have to be like that. And my goal, man, is to change brothers' mindset. Like, bro, I know guys, man, that I'm at the club with them and they just sitting around or whatever, like they're afraid to engage. And I'm trying to tell them, bro, 100% in here is available. You just pick it out. And a couple times, man, I'm sliding a chick a few pesos, like, go holler at my man. You know what I'm saying? And he happy as like, and I think it's just because he knows that in America, he could never come up on a chick like that. So he bring that
Yeah.
same Western mentality to Colombia or Dominican Republic, like, bro, you don't have to be intimidated. It's all green. It's all green, man. But like I said, man, as good as my girl is, man, I'm gonna keep her humble, hungry. I'm gonna keep her. It's like I'm only gonna do so much. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
got
And I'm gonna make her earn everything that she does, everything that she gets, because like
that air
instead of me
condition.
starting
Earn
an
that
air,
air condition.
That AC, boy,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
like
it's like if
a
if
privilege.
I'm gonna start an
I'm about to put that
Airbnb,
on a
she gonna keep
t-shirt.
up
Earn that
with
air
the
condition.
paperwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gonna keep up with the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? She gonna make sure that guys get rides from the airport. She gonna make sure that the cleaning lady is gonna come. I'm gonna make her earn, her keep. You know what I'm saying? And she
Yeah.
appreciates it, rather than me just give, 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 give. And at the end of the day, man, I wanted to where she appreciates me buying a freaking pair of $60 shoes. Or when I buy purses, bro, I mean, they're real leather, but it ain't no Louis Vuitton or nothing like that, bro. And she be so happy, man. I'm talking like a $60 purse. A chick in the States, you buy them a $60 purse, they looking at you like they think they supposed to get these $3,000 Louis
Yeah.
and all this crap or whatever, and I tell the brothers, man, I think honestly, man, and I'm gonna keep it 100. A guy asked me what you think the sweet spot is as far as age that they should try to find a woman. Honestly, man, I don't think any of those chicks under 30 is worth,
Uh-oh. Oh, that's
trying to
fighting
wife
words of some of the that's
Uh-oh.
fighting words of some of the brothers in the
Uh-oh.
community.
I'm just being honest, man. It's like them the ones that's like out there bad. Now, the one in the 30s, she probably done slowed down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And she done made some mistakes or whatever. And I'm mainly talking to the guys that have like they don't have any children, they want children or
Yeah.
something. Let that girl live a little bit. But you marry her at 22 years old, bro, and then you bring it to that environment, man. And them young people, man, they on their social media, and
Oh man, you're right on. I
they
agree with them, Jada.
they got that stuff all in their head about they want to be the next Cardi B.
Yeah.
They want that lifestyle. They don't want just a humble lifestyle. That chick that done been through some things, she can actually appreciate you. And like I said, man, my uncle always told me, nephew, don't be no old fool.
Yeah.
And that's why my girl is 51 years old, but I'm 54. So that works for me. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? But I'll put her body up against a lot of 25 and 30-year-olds. You know what I mean? Ain't no
Yeah.
ain't no stomach, ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? So think reasonable, bro, and try to stay. Sometimes them dimes ain't always the best, especially if you bring them to America, bro. Them chicks in Miami that come from Colombia, they are not the same, bro.
Yeah.
They are not the same. If anybody go to Miami and try to talk to a Colombian chick, she gonna look at you like you crazy because now she got these millionaires
Millionaire.
trying to
Yeah,
holler at her.
millionaire. Yeah, she gonna
You
treat you
know,
different.
so and it's because they're caught up in the allure of the Latina. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I think a sweet spot, man, is like 30 to 42 ish. If you think about having kids with one, get one in the low 30s or whatever. But she ain't ready. If she in the game, I don't recommend nobody trying to take them out the game. But it's plenty dudes that do it.
They
You
take them
know.
out the game. They drafting them. They drafting them straight to the team. They draft. They
Ben,
draft.
and they getting Ben Simmons. That's what
Yeah, they.
happened.
Exactly.
They
Yeah,
get Ben
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Simmons.
Exactly,
man.
That's
man.
what's
There you
happening.
go.
Exactly. But I
Kwame
really wish,
Brown.
right? I
That's what's
really
Yeah,
wish,
happening.
man,
Miami
that
is full
brothers
of it,
would
big dog.
would
You
listen
saw
to
how they get
these.
money in Miami. These kids got money in Miami.
Yeah, I really wish these brothers would listen to podcasts like this or whatever, and just realize, man, everybody can't be lying. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what makes you so special? I ain't special. I ain't telling nobody I'm special. But what makes you so special that you think you can turn this trick, into a housewife? That's like the
Yeah.
golden rule, baby. You cannot turn them. You know, no matter what you do, it may be temporary or whatever. Especially I'm gonna be real, us old cats, ninjas like me, in your 50s, man, you think that chick in her 2025 wants you because of your looks? Get out of here, bro.
I gotta touch
And
on
then
that. Oh, I gotta touch on that.
and then when
Holy.
you and then look, when I'm 70 years old and now she
Mm.
50, she gonna trade me in for and be locking my ass in the closet,
Yeah, she
Nah,
got
bro.
she got Enrique.
Yeah,
Enrique
man.
in
I,
there.
I'm gonna
Enrique,
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep
wear
it.
it
Look, I'm
out.
gonna keep it 100, man. And like I told Kobe this, right? I met the chick that Kobe's talking to, right? And he was like, "Man, Unc, I'll ask him how did it go, and she slow walking him. I say, Kobe, that's the chick you want, bro.
Yeah.
Let us slow walk you, bro. Now, what I did tell nephew is, hey, you keep doing your thing on the side.
Yeah.
Of course, he got to move differently because our cousin in them streets. So I recommend him. Look, I recommend him going to the actual, play for play houses. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That way he can't be seen out in public. But um, that's
Somebody
the one you
somebody
want,
gonna see him anyway. He gonna be coming out.
right?
Hey, look,
Catch
Kobe
She in
seeing
the
gonna
him
come out.
barrio,
now.
man. She
Mm.
Yeah,
bu-
Kobe
she in
gonna
the
come out. I
barrio.
thought they was selling
Oh,
popcorn over there.
She
yeah.
let him buy $10 worth of food, man, and and was happy and
Yeah.
cook at the
That's
house
true.
or whatever. That's the one you want to keep, bro. Don't walk away because she ain't easy. That's the one you want.
Yeah. That's the one you want, man. You don't want the ones
Yeah.
that's just so easy. But sorry, make your point, man. Look, just say we got 195 in the building. Make sure y'all brothers hit the like button, hit the like, and
Yeah.
subscribe to the brothers, man. If they're not in the description, I'm gonna put them in there. Subscribe to the brothers, man. I'm gonna open it up in a little bit, but I'll let a couple of more brothers jump on. So sorry, you got the floor right quick.
Yeah, I was just gonna touch on what Unc Jay was saying real quick. How the brothers at our age, you got to be realistic about some of that stuff, man. Like it's no diddy, no homo, but if I'm sitting there and she 25 years old and gents is sitting next to me, and here I am, gray and older, and I'm telling her how old I am in Spanish and stuff. Like I cannot sit there and be such a fool to think that this 26 to 28-year-old woman is looking at me and looking at him and making the decision. The only decision is the older man probably got more money and more time. That's the only decision she's trying to do. It has nothing with the physical. I already know he got me. And that ain't got nothing to do with, anything else. He's a younger man. He can give you more children. I can't even give you any children. So I know off jump, that's a problem with the younger woman for me. That off jump, that's going to be a problem, right? So I
Facts.
never look at the younger brothers. Like, that's why I'm so big on bringing the younger brothers around me and bringing them in, because I'm not competing with them brothers. What I'm looking for and what I need in my life at 45 is not the same thing my brother Gents got going on, right? He might want more children. Like I'm damn near suicidal if I have another child. Like, so we're at two different points in our life. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand that them chicas they have an attraction too. So she might try to charge me more because she might not be attracted to me like she is him.
Yeah.
Just based off of that, right? And I see it all the time with these brothers. Like, nothing against, especially my vets, nothing against them brothers, but they swear they God's gift to the earth out here, and they the finest thing walking because they still go to the gym and they 60 years old. And then you get the younger brothers walk in and they get mad and be like, they're driving the price up. And I even had to tell a brother the other day, like, do we ever talk about like maybe the price is being driven up because you old ninjas are trying to give them pennies on the dollar, knowing they don't even want to deal with you. So now they getting the attitude like, you know what? Since you want to give me 2,500 pesos to smash your old hairy behind, the next dude come up, I'm finna hit him for 150. Like, I had to ask him, but do we ever think about that? Like, I'm not saying that's what's going on, but it kind of opened my mind. Like, maybe they doing some of this because we getting a little disrespectful when it comes to prices, bro. Like, we getting a little disrespectful. Like, inflation is inflation, okay?
Yeah.
That's all around the world. So they're not paying the same for what they were paying for 10 years ago. So when I hear some of these OGs say that, yeah, brother, like I said, a loaf of bread was 99 cents when you grew up. A loaf of bread ain't
gas was
99 cents
$2,
no
big
more,
dog.
bro.
Ain't
Like,
like that
stop
no more.
playing. You know what I'm
Gas
saying? Like,
$2.
that's
That's what I
playing.
sorry when they tell me about prices, man. Gas should be $2, big dog.
Man,
Gas ain't $2 no more.
a nickel put all the groceries in your house back when you grew up, bro. Stop. Like, leave these young brothers alone. Let them do what they doing. A lot of them are just upset that these younger brothers can make so much money and sit behind a computer and be anywhere in the world. Where you had to go into a factory or whatever and work. So they mad and they jealous and they blaming these younger generation brothers for driving the price up. No, ninja. They just make more money than you did at 25 years old.
Now
That's
you
a
hear that a
fact.
lot from the OG, especially in Sosua.
Right.
Shout out to Brother Rob, man. It's Brother Rob birthday, man. Happy birthday to my brother in Philly.
Yeah.
Everybody be asking me about Brother Rob. Brother Rob, come on in, man. Santo Domingos. Brother Rob is OG, man. I said, man, Brother Rob from Philly, big dog.
Yeah,
My
man. So
brother Rob.
that's all I got to say. I had to get that out, man, because
Oh,
I'm just
let
tired of
me-
seeing these old ninjas get on these young brothers, man. These young brothers are light years ahead of any of us at that age, man. And they making good money. Let
Different
them
time.
brothers make their money and do what they doing, and you get the ones that are attracted to you and quit worrying
Yeah,
about
but
this
sorry,
damn
just
price.
because a woman tell you, hey, I want this much, you ain't got to give her that. Say, hey,
You ain't got to give her nothing.
Nah,
you
I'm
got the
okay.
power. You have all the power.
You got the power. Say no, man.
Just say no.
213 people in the building, man. Like the video,
Right.
follow the brothers' channels. Salute to all y'all brothers in the building right now, man. Salute to the brotherhood, man. But go ahead and make your point, brother. Hey,
I was-
Kobe. Oh, you say, okay, go ahead, gentleman.
so I just wanted
Yeah,
to
I'll go after you.
to what Sarge said. So pretty much, like, I know, for example, my last night with the Haitian chick, she's like 22, right? So the whole night, you know, she got a lot of energy and everything. And at that's the last night. So like, my gas tank is damn near E, but I had a couple, just enough to do what I need to do. But I'm just sitting there, I'm looking at the club, I'm like, man, you know, she's 22. And then when we got back, that energy was crazy. I'm like, man, I know this was a lot for me. And you know, I was wore down just from the whole week. But just imagine, I'm like, damn, if I was like older, it would have been more, it would have been, you know what I'm saying? Because she's young, she got a lot of energy, she's younger than me. So, you know, that, and then also too with the whole price thing, I know I had one of the guys, he was with me, and he was like, how much you pay? Don't pay for that. Don't pay for that. You know, some guys, they do penny pinch a little bit. I know, obviously, you don't want to overpay. You want a nice middle ground, and just want to negotiate. Especially at the end of the night, it's probably the best time to do it.
That is the best time to do it. Sarge even said that's the best time. End of the night.
Because they ain't got nobody else.
You remember how Biggie had that thing? Remember Biggie said, after he buy that wine, I'm gonna creep up from behind. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh my God.
end of the night is when you make your move. Like if I'm part of Trickeration Nation that night, I'll wait till the end of the night if I'm gonna be doing some tricking. You know what I'm saying? Now look, I'm like you. I'm in the middle. I got pork chops at the house, but I will not let the mother pork chops go to waste. If I'm out there, if I'm out, somebody gonna get stuck. That's just it. You know. Yeah. But finish your thoughts, gentlemen. Go.
So yeah, and then like with the regular chick, we hung out and everything like that, and you gotta vet the girls and everything like that,
Right.
and you give them you don't just I said that in my I think I said that in my story time, like you don't want to be giving them money and stuff for absolutely nothing and just existing. That's what a lot of guys, I think that's what a lot of guys do. You want to get first of all, you want to get what you need first. Whatever you need, but you want to get what you need first, and then obviously, make sure she's good, and you got to go for you got to go,
Now
like that.
hold on. Now look, you got to answer this. Brother
Yeah.
said when he was 22, he can go to the sun when up. What's wrong with you, big dog? You got to take some ginseng, big
No,
dog.
no, 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 no.
Man.
I was good. I was no, no,
Honey
no. I was good. So we ain't gonna do that. I'm good.
Hey man, hey,
The
hey, you
gym.
play with that man manhood, right? You play with that man.
But I will say with this one, that morning, I didn't have it. I ain't have it. I
Yeah,
can't
see,
give you
like
that.
even
No,
CC, like man, you got to
Sorry,
be
that's
ready,
not
man. You
for me to-
exhausting that energy, big dog. You got to be ready.
Look. I had more chicks than the amount of days I was there. I was burnt out.
Yeah.
When I tell guys that they like, yeah, did you really have more chicks than? I'm like, yeah, it's not. Y'all know because y'all been to these countries, but it's really like that. But I know for guys that haven't been, it's kind of mind blowing because in the
Yeah, they
States,
don't know. They just say cap all day on the internet. Cap,
exactly.
cap.
In the States, it's a parallel world. So when
Yeah.
you living in this environment, and I know how it is when I got back home and I looked at that Tinder and I didn't get the same matches. It wasn't flooding in. I'm like,
Crickets.
yep, back in the States.
Dang.
Exactly.
In the States and Tinder,
No hits.
look,
No
I
hits.
changed
you
my
might get
location
three.
back. Look,
You might
look,
get 3 matches, man.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Even me. So it's not and that's what I want to say. It's not individual guys. It's like most of us. You know what I'm saying? It's the algorithm. I said that in my video, but you just know the game, know the game. That's just how it is. Go over there or wherever you want to go and play that game, but that game is in your favor. You don't got to play a rigged game. So
Yeah.
Man, you get on Tinder in the DR, you gonna need a neck brace. I keep telling people that it's on.
look, so
Too
I
much.
did. Look, I switched my location back to the DR, just check. I'm like, is it me? Is it me? I check. Look, all the likes, and then I'm like, okay, so it's just the countries. Okay, got it.
Yeah. It's that algorithm in the United States, man. Look, you know what's messed up about the algorithm in the United States? So you're gonna get a couple of I got a couple of matches, but they all was, they were older or whatever. But one lady in the wheelchair with she in a wheelchair with one UGG on. You know what I'm saying? Like you will meet women in the United States, but not the level or the quality. And look, here's the thing. Right when you cancel Tinder, about to cancel, they start sending you dimes. You know it's the algorithm. They're like, you about to get off it. Now they sending you dimes. Oh, we got 5 dimes live next door to you. Where this was at? Then you click on them, it's gone.
They
But
like to feed you scratch though.
yeah, but you do it in Santo Domingo.
Yeah,
That's why I was shocked. Keith, they show up.
Pull up.
They coming.
They'll pull up on you.
I remember I had a chick pull up on me named Amy. I'm talking about Amy was a tank, just big old bitties, big boot. I'm like, Trick, you a Terminator? You know what I'm saying? She showed up like that. I'm talking about you can really order women like you order pizza and like they want to come.
Yeah.
It's crazy,
You
man.
create your own
These dudes
fantasy
don't
in these
know.
places.
express delivery.
Yeah.
Express delivery.
Express delivery.
Yeah. I Uber everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Like tomorrow, I will not leave my place, and anything I want will come to my front door.
Oh yeah.
It's just what it is. Like literally anything I can think of is gonna come to my front door.
Anything.
Anything.
Anything you want in the DR is like, I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm like, I felt like a superhero The nigga,
Like in
really,
a
you can do
picture.
anything.
In a picture
Look,
out here.
DR, you Superman, and then in the States you Clark Kent. Like everybody
Man,
else.
in the States, man, you worse than Clark Kent, man. You Jimmy. What's your boy that take the pictures? Jimmy Osteen. Like you way out in the man. Now look, you can get with chicks in the state, but it's still like I met a woman yesterday, man. I was getting some I was in the store, Rouse's, man, and chick was flirting with me. And what she told me, she scanned my liquor and she said, "Oh, is this for me?" And I'm like, Ma, look, it's for me, but you can come to the house and drink some. She said, maybe I will. I'm like, dang. So, she was all right looking. She wasn't she ain't no, I give her like probably a 6, but she had a big old booty though. I'm like, I got her number and all that. I will text her, because I'm gonna see how that goes. I'm gonna make that a story time. You go ahead. Yeah, man, I met this chick in the supermarket.
You got to pay for the
Don't do it. Don't do it,
You got to pay
Ron.
for the
Don't do
No,
it.
babysitter,
I done
Ron.
knocked down a few, man. I knocked down a few of them. Yeah. Go ahead, Kobe. Then we'll let
Oh yeah. Now what was the subject we were talking about?
no, your brother said Tinder work. We talking about Tinder, actually. He's a Tinder.
Oh
Tinder work
Tinder.
good for him in the States. Yeah, you just got that.
Yeah, no,
me in the car.
the dating apps are dry in the States, man. It's just different, bro. It's a completely different game. But I was gonna say, as far as the age, like the chick I'm talking to is actually much younger. But
yeah, I
think it I agree with Jay and Uncle Sarge or Sergeant Sasu. It's just I think it depends on what you're looking for as well. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for something that's more serious and long term, you can have a little bit more flexibility in the age, but then the mindset has to be there. So I think guys don't know how to vet for the mindset, right? So a girl that's a little bit older will be more likely, then she'll be more mature, right? More than likely. But the dark side is she could also be a mango that's now reformed. But you know what I'm saying? Now she could be playing a different role there, have about 1,000 skeletons. But I mean, overall, it just depends. Like gents, you're young, so I would say just keep doing your thing until you get, get older, get more experience.
So
and then you know what I mean?
Hold on, Kobe, you're talking like you our age, man. Yeah, gent, you're young, man.
Nah, I'm like right
off
in the
porch
middle.
one day. Yeah. You gonna get off the porch one day, gents. Kobe, I'm thinking you gents age. I'm about to open the can up in a second.
It helps me because I look this way, right?
Yeah, but, I got the African skin, big dog. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's good. But I use that shea butter.
I
be trying to shoot for the younger ones, but that think older. So it's hard still, you know what I mean?
I would say the best like age, even for me, like I'm 26. The best age range for me would be like 26 to like 30. That's the best. Anything younger than that, or 25. So anything younger than 25, she's gonna be she hasn't been through enough. I think once you get in your mid and later 20s and over that, you've been through more stuff, and then that's that maturity. And girls might have their, depending on what type of chick you're dealing with, they might have a place and stuff like that. So that's kind of, if I'm taking a girl serious, I would prefer that.
Right.
I know the chick I was talking to, the regular chick. She's 25, has her own job and everything like that. And she paid, like I paid for dinner and stuff like that. But like when she needed gas, she paid for her gas. And then obviously she asked me now to pay for it, but she paid for it. She had money to do that.
I got a question real quick. When you said that they've been through more, what do you mean by been through more? And I'm asking you because I feel like the more a woman has been through, sometimes the more toxic they become.
It's
so that's why I'm asking you that.
It's kind of like a sweet spot. You just kind of gotta find that sweet spot. Obviously, you don't want her to be, go through like all this trauma and stuff like that. But like, for example, even the regular chick, she was vetting me just to see if I was mature enough to, even talk to her in the first place. Because the last guy, she was in a 5-year, the guy was like 36. So there is a silver lining, and you just gotta find that sweet spot. You want her to not go through so much stuff and not being ran through, but at the same time, you want her to
It's crazy.
you want her to have that maturity level, where if she need to go get it, she can go get it on her own, with financially and stuff like that.
Right.
And that's why I was asking, like, what do you exactly mean by went through some things? Because in my mind, a woman that once she accumulates too many bodies, she's just not going to be a good fit. Like, I'm not saying in every case, obviously, I'm never speaking in every case, but you can have a lot of trauma, because I feel like when women have a lot of relationships, they give a little some of their self to these men. So by the time you come along, you're not always their best choice or their first choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I asked that question, because are we talking about, even with maturity, like that comes with situations, that comes with experiences, and a lot of times with women, that experience is sexual experiences, right? So I would caution that as a young man looking for a woman that has that experiences, versus thinking because of a younger woman. A younger woman, a lot of times, if you're a man, you can mold her into what you need her to be. You can show her the right way so that she has that representation. That I'll let Kobe go. So I'm just cautioning you as an older man. Sometimes the ones that are younger, especially at the age you're at, are better to have than the ones 30. Because a lot of times they're 30, they might have a kid 19 years old.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's some other things that. So I would just caution that, brother, because sometimes it's even though you might not think the maturity level's there, the maturity level's not there because they haven't been in the presence of a man that is going to force them to be mature as a woman, not as just an individual that's out in the world, but just as what a man needs. And you can show her that at a younger age, where you won't have the same problems that us old ninjas was having with these old Bettys, where they got 3 baby daddies and he's cheating on her, and this one used to do this, and all of them know what I'm talking about.
I agree with Sarge, man. Sarge hit it right on the dot, man. Like when I was talking about like sweet spots, I was mainly referring to older cats like me, myself, Sarge, like a 25-year-old, like it's just different for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell, we've been through some mess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, we can take on a girl with some baggage, but I would not suggest the same type of chick for Devontae. If you guys, especially if you guys young, don't have children, you're looking for children, you want that chick, man, that ain't even left the damn house yet. You know what I'm saying? Still, like, I give an example. There's a girl that one of my dudes is dating, right? She has to be home at a certain time, and she's a grown woman because her father won't allow her to be out here in these streets. So he's trying. So that, for a young guy, that's the type of chick that I would recommend. Fresh off the boat, man, basically in college, doing something for herself. Now, she may not have no life experiences, but like Sarge say, she can still be molded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think that 28, once they done been out the house, man, on their own, and especially if they've been out here in these streets, man. Now look,
downhill, bro.
That's where you gotta vet. That's where you gotta vet them. If you get a chick that's 28, but she's a doctor and she got her own crib or whatever, okay, you can rock with her. But if she's 28 and she ain't, if she's 28 and she's still taking thong pictures at the beach, bro, keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
But that young one that's like I said, that's inviting you over, and actually, like for Kobe, right? That was a good sign. When a chick take you around her family, bro, that's a good sign. You know what I mean? But if she's, I'm gonna tell you this, another sign, fellas. If she on damn WhatsApp all damn day, she making other deals while she with you. Like that, I can't stand a chick on WhatsApp all damn day. You know, like that she making the next deal after she's with you. You know what I'm saying? So the signs are there, man. We just get caught up in the allure of the Latina and we choose to ignore. But like I said, man, if I was a young brother, man, like Devontae, Kobe, no children or whatever, bro, I'd be dangerous, man. Like I said, I'd be trying to pick them up. Look, you just graduated today. You know, I got you or whatever because
drafting right out of high school, huh, big dog?
Those
like
chicks,
he
those chicks
drafted them out of high school.
Those chicks can't. They not corrupted yet. You know, especially when
Yeah.
most of these chicks done
I
had
know.
kids like in high school and stuff,
Yeah.
you know, it's not normal. It's normal for these chicks to have a bunch of kids, you know, right out of high
Yeah, that's,
school. You know what I mean? So if you
I
can
got real
find one,
classy
bro,
over
that's in
that.
college, that's the ones you need to go for. But like I said, most guys, they don't even ask them what they do for a living.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess real quick, I just
Yep.
wanted like let's not confuse experience with maturity because they're not the
Right.
same. It's not the same when it comes to
It's a
women.
different.
With us, it's a
Different.
difference. A lot of times, the more experience we have, the more mature we get. But women, it's
Right.
almost the opposite.
It's
Like
the
the
opposite.
more
Right.
experience they
Exactly.
get, the less mature they get. So
Yeah,
that's what we're saying.
Absolutely.
We're not
More
saying go grab them
scars.
out their mother's womb. We're not saying that by any means. Like most of us have daughters and stuff. We're not
Keep it
saying that.
legal.
Right, keep it
yeah,
legal.
yeah.
But we're just
Keep
saying
it
like,
definitely legal. Look,
yeah,
we
Yeah.
keep
ain't
it
trying to
legal,
get caught up
man.
like
You know what
Diddy.
I'm saying?
Now
Right.
look, they got
Still.
Diddy. Now they trying to get Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
They trying
trying
to
to get
get
Kanye
Kanye
now.
now. God
Oh
dog.
my God,
Yeah.
They
bro.
trying to hit
So
Kanye, Diddy. I mean, and
yeah.
look, did
God.
y'all see the dude in the United States that just got drugged in Atlanta? A guy put in our
What?
Facebook group. Dude in Atlanta, think he got a nightclub. Two black chicks drugged him, scoped him, got him out a lot of money. Man, I don't know y'all saw that.
Wow.
He got drugged up and yeah, they got on
Yeah,
board,
that's
man.
crazy.
Did they put out a travel advisory for Atlanta?
No,
Nope.
they didn't put out
Nope.
no
They
travel
sure
advisory.
didn't.
They
Nope.
got him. Yeah.
Mm.
Cats like I'm gonna drop the link and I'm about to drop the link for other brothers get on, but we don't go too long, man. You know, we just gonna chop it up. Oh, Jay, man, I don't know why. I think I saw. I don't know why. I tried to reach out to you today, but I couldn't catch you. I like, oh, Jay might be back on the boat. I don't know what happened.
No,
With him.
no, 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 no. I was around, man. I've been linking up, man. Got up with Mintuition and a couple other YouTubers, man. We was out here thick this weekend, bro.
Yeah,
Miguel in
like,
town,
he's still in town.
Gustavo. Yeah,
Miguel
yeah.
ain't
But yeah,
sleeping.
well, no, he
Miguel is not
left
even
and then
staying down.
look, he left and then came back, you know, and
Yeah, I don't blame him.
we all hung out or whatever, man. And that's what I love about the brotherhood, man. I literally dinner with 11 cats, you know what I'm saying? At a nice restaurant. And so I took the guys and was showing them like my future plans and everything. They was like, "Unc, you own or something, man." They loved it. They was in the area. They was like, "Where do I invest at?" You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like I said, we try because see now what's going on in Cartagena, bro. They shut down the last club that was in Central. They shut it down. So now the mayor moving all that stuff out, bro. And a lot of the brothers mad, but
Well,
it's
hold on.
like
So he doing like they're doing in Sasua. They moving it to they actually putting it in the zone. I think in Sasua is gonna be called a pink zone. I think they
okay.
changing it. They just moving it. They don't get rid of it, but they moving it. And
No. He
they trying
don't
to
have
make
the
the
he don't have the power
Tropicana,
to
you know?
change the laws of the whole country,
Yeah,
but he can control like where they go. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So basically, they're moving them out of the tourist area in Central, putting them out there in the barrio. Well, it's only 10 minutes from my Airbnb
Oh,
that I'm
dang,
gonna make. So
good.
he did me a favor, so
Yeah,
there's really no excuse for guys to want to go to Central or stay around Central because the clubs ain't popping there no more. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Mintuition, they wanted to come out here. They thinking about moving here and they want to do some business together or whatever, and I'm like, I'm trying to open up, and get some investors for some different things or whatever. So they loving the idea, man. And that's what it's all about, man. And, my point even bringing this up is that the brotherhood is strong, bro. Like, they met me from on this live stream, they saw me, and saw a lot of other guys on here, man. And we was all linking up, hooked up with Danger to hook up, and I even told him, I was like, bruh, when I get this thing popping off, I'll give you a percentage for the guys that you have coming down. Now
yeah.
you can make other money, because I'm gonna give you a
The
cut off the
brotherhood. That's the business.
Airbnb, so the brotherhood is strong, man. We just got to keep that Pookie mentality away from us, and to everybody that's out there, man, all the vets, me and Sarge reached out to me, man. So we just started a Facebook group just for veterans, because
Yeah, it's
there's a
good.
lot of there's a lot of veteran information, man, that's out here that basically it don't really pertain to anybody else. So it's no disrespect to anybody else, but the guys just want to know about certain benefits that they can get overseas and stuff like that, man. So we'll put that in there. The veterans travel group, man, WhatsApp group. So if anybody want any information or want to join, that's a veteran, man, definitely hit me or hit Sarge up, and we'll get you
Man, look,
locked
the
in,
Sarge will
bro.
tell you, man. I'm always telling Sarge, hey, man, I give somebody your number because they ask me. They like, man, I'm a veteran, man. I can't get my benefits. I'm dealing with this. What I need to do? I'm like, hey, man, I need to ask Sarge, but I'll give you his contact information, whatnot.
For
And that's
sure.
what we're supposed to be doing. Look, I think that's the biggest problem with like black dudes, man. A lot of it, we got this thing where we want to be the chief, man. Just play your part. Just be the brick on the wall.
That's it. That's
Be the
it.
brick.
You
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 can't be
hit
the
that
roof
right on
all
the
the
head.
time. Be the brick.
Hey, Scottie Pippen got 6 chips.
Yeah,
Right.
Scotty got 6. You know what I'm
Everybody
saying?
everybody don't have to be the leader. They can play their part. You know what I'm saying? And like I was telling Mentuition, they were like, man, Jay, look, you boots on the ground, bro. At first, we was kind of like we wanted to do things kind of our way. And I'll give you an example. So they wanted to buy a spot close to Central because of that old mentality. I'm telling them, nah, bro, this is the spot. This is the next upcoming spot. When you can buy, the key is you got to buy for low and be able to sell for high,
Yeah,
or
that's real estate.
your
101.
revenue is going to be. So it's like, okay, if we can get 30, if we can get 20 rooms out in this joint, bro, at $100 a piece, that's 30 G's a month, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can make
And
money.
cats looking for chica friendly spots, It don't matter. We don't need to be in Boca Grande where you're gonna pay 300,000 or 400,000 for a 2 bedroom, just because it's near the beach or whatever. We don't have to do that, man. Cause I know brothers, they just want a nice, clean room that's safe where they
Safe,
can
yeah.
clap the cheeks at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, but look on Jay. Let me tell you this, and it's a good thing to do that because I find that even in Santo Domingo and Santiago now, a lot of the owners don't want, like, a lot of foreigners buying the properties. People from Canada and different places, they don't want mangoes in their apartments. I'm seeing this happening a lot.
No,
Man, they don't want you bringing these women. So I haven't talked to people, man. I do Airbnb videos for people. They don't want mangoes in their properties. I'm like, well, this is
You
a
need
big
your
thing
own
for us.
house. You need
We
your
should have
own
our
property.
own. For us, by us, the new FUBU.
And that's what I'm doing.
The
I'm
real
buying
one.
I own the house that I bought. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when the next door neighbor seen the sign go up, she contacted my girl and said, would he be interested in buying my house? So I'm like, you know what? So I'm putting a plan together, bro. I want to buy the whole damn block
Buy
and
all of it.
gentrify myself. You know what I'm saying? So when I meet good brothers that's interested in getting some good returns on their money or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We can do business, but it takes, I want brothers that's serious, man, not on that
Yeah.
dumb stuff, or I call them gon' do brothers. They always gonna do something. You know what I'm saying?
But on
But they never.
man, some of these cats is real, man. Let me tell you, when I bought that to the group, I had over, I'm telling you, 500-600 people willing to give me $250. It came up to like $80,000, $100,000
Yeah.
for one day. So a lot of cats are serious. A lot of cats are serious about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can win, bro. We control our own destination. You know what I'm saying? We can have DR sold up, Colombia sold up, and because we're a lot of the ones, man, that's driving this economy, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah, we DR, Colombia, Brazil, a lot of places. I got a boy right now, Ecuador, and boy, let me tell you, man, we can't sleep on Ecuador and Peru.
Yeah.
Dudes are doing big things out there, man. So we ain't just got to stay in the big four, or the big three.
Yeah.
On this end, DR, Colombia, Brazil, but it got places all over, man, that we can spread out. And as long as we got this ideology that we have, and like, look, this ain't the Pookie passport ideology. This is about on the growth. But look, I'm going to open it up and let some brothers jump on. I don't want to let too many people on, man. Look, I wasn't even going to get on today, man. Then I was going on by myself. and then it just kind of more. It always as I get on by myself for about 30 minutes, chop it up if things real. But see how things happen, it just happen anyway, man. And look, man, we had a lot of people in here tonight, man. This was actually a good stream. We had 200 and something people in here, man. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you follow people. Make sure you follow the brotherhood. So look, I'm dropping the link right now. Our passport relationships real. Any brothers can comment on it. That's the link. It's in the description. And on Jay, man, I think that's a good plan, man. I think it's a great plan.
Oh
it's gonna
yeah,
work.
we gonna get it sold up, man. Between Colombia and DR, we gonna have this locked down, bro.
Yeah, it's on us. That's why the brotherhood links like this. All of us are linked together in a way. All brothers got to do, man, is just follow the code, stick together. Don't let these chicks run you like that. Have your fun. You always gonna meet good and bad women, no matter where you at. It's on you to how you gonna respond to it. Man. You always gonna meet good. Man, I done met some of the best women traveling, and I met some of the worst ones. It's on
exactly.
you.
It's definitely on you, man. And you know something that Steve and Al said, man, from Intuition, they was like, bro, I love how like the new school thought is brothers working together, man, because we are all stronger together. And I said, man, my guy Ronin, he put me on, got me monetized. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of brought up that a lot of the old guys, man, it like they hate and they don't want to help out nobody else. They all for themselves or whatever. But think about it, man. If you have, let's say, if a bunch of us went in together on a piece of property, right? You got 16,000, they got 20,000, Flip got 17,000 or whatever, and you know, whoever else got whatever, man, and we advertise, okay, we got this spot, or we throwing a yacht party here or there, man. Bro, we could sell that shit out every time, you know what I'm saying? And get brothers money, you know, because it's like, okay, they see it working, they're gonna be like, I want in. You know, and that's the key, man. Like, I believe we all can win.
No, man. We can all win like that, man. So, we got my brother in here, brother Alpo, Apollo the Creed. Look, let's say Alpo. Look, is the relationships, man? Passport relationships, are they real, fake, or what, man? As your brother who been in Colombia, you've been to a couple of places. Can those relationships be real, or are they fake?
I mean, you gotta realize I've actually lived permanently overseas for the last 12 years. So I've actually been boots on the ground. But what I'll say is my favorite phrase is she's yours, but the why is silent. Right?
That's real.
And shirt's coming out soon. And I say that because,
bro, put that on the shirt.
that's coming out soon. Actually part owner in like an apparel company. So I actually hit up the person the other day, like I need to put these out there. Because I've seen it happen so many times in Medellin, especially where, you know, even good girls, non-pros are smashing the homies, you know, for nothing. But it's just, you can't get too invested in it. If it's your girl, you know, and you vetted her properly, you know what I'm saying? Possibly. If you're a passport bro coming in and out, especially if you meet her in CTG, the Sioux, even Santo Domingo, if you're not living there, forget about it. She's smashing Rico Suave in the hood. I mean, he in there every night, fam, when you're going. Why you sending her to Cashapp, PayPal, Western Union? So, but I mean, I had 2 girlfriends while I lived in Colombia. I was there 8 years, only had 2 official girlfriends. One lasted a couple years. She was a good girl. She had a regular job. She was a bacteriologist, had a degree and everything. But, you know, she wouldn't leave me alone. You know, she's always there 24/7. So I wasn't worried about her being on some other stuff. But again, it was a process, kind of like what Kobe going through. Like, I had to meet her family. She didn't let me smash the first month, really. I mean, it was like, I wasn't spending no bread because, I mean, a date there is $50. But I like that because I'm like, if she didn't let me smash the first night, I mean, just saying a normal, you know what I'm saying, thing. So, it's taking some time. But, yeah, I would say it's a toss-up, man. Even if you live there, 50-50, bro. 50-50 at best.
That's real.
If you don't live there, dude, don't get vested. Like I think Uncle Jay said, don't be texting these girls when you go home, man. Just delete the numbers, block them, because they're gonna hit you with you're gonna say, "Hola, cómo está?" They're gonna say, "Estoy triste," and they're gonna give you a laundry list of their grandmother in the hospital. They ain't got no food. Power been out for 2 weeks. And
they're gonna send you the picture.
Yeah.
I got enough on my phone, man, to build boy. Y'all see a photo album of a grandmother's holding IVs.
You know what I'm saying? And they try to pull on those strings. They don't know, man. I was vetted through Santo Domingo, so that's my stomping ground. So
me too, man. That vetted me, man. That just
you learn there, man.
The fridge broken. Yeah, that fridge. Man, the refrigerator's always broken in the Dominican Republic. I don't know.
My refrigerator broke one time since I've been here. One time. So, hey, Ron, I got to jump off, bro. I gotta run to the airport. So it's getting close to Halloween. We got some people.
Look, Sarge, I'll be there next week, man. I think next Saturday. I'm definitely gonna come kick it with you, big dog.
Yeah, to all the brothers, man, salute y'all. Y'all be safe. Pray for everybody. Haiti, it feel like the world is burning, so just pray for everybody around the world, man. We got a lot going on, so salute to y'all, man. Y'all be safe tonight.
Sarge. All right, Sarge.
All right, brother.
All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, go finish your thought, big dog.
No, but I'll say this because it's funny because I had a joint that was my main joint when I was living there. I live in Taiwan now. And so Kobe saw her out in CTG walking with somebody, and I appreciate my brother looking out, let me know. I was like, oh, we cool. Like her and I cool, because at this point it's just like a respect thing. I don't expect her to be faithful because I live forever and a day away. I just don't want it thrown in my face. And same with me, I don't post in my other joints just because I don't need her up in my stuff. And but I don't send her money. You know what I'm saying? Like when she have a jam, she got to figure that out. Now I don't mind spending money. I think we talked about this before. As long as they earn it, as long as I feel comfortable knowing, you know what I'm saying, it's been reciprocated in other ways, but I don't just be sending money just to maintain chicks' lifestyles.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. Whatever you did before you met me, keep doing that.
Yeah, because that's an endless pit. Once you start, man, you're done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, keep doing that. Yeah, because I don't have an endless amount of money just to be sending every month to the 5 or 6 you got in your lineup. So to answer your question fully, yes, but it's a slow process. Weekend warriors, man, just go down there, have your fun, man. Go back home and show your pictures to your homies. And outside of that, if you're there, living there, take your time, man. Don't, Tinder is cool, but Medellin Tinder can get you drugged.
Yeah, quick. Tinder can get you. But we were just talking about brother just got drugged in Atlanta. Just got in Atlanta, man. They got him out of his like Cuban links chains. It's in our Facebook group. Dude just posted. I watch him. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Brother, he's talking from a hospital bed. He woke up and his 2 sisters got him. Well, look like sisters. They could be Latinas or whatever, but they got him out of like a lot of money, man. It happened, and then we just saw this thing happen in I don't know if this brother was in Medellin or in Cartagena. The TikTok guy. Did you see it with the TikTok? Brother got the dreads, and he got drugged and lost a lot of stuff. So that drugging is serious in many countries, man. You got to be careful, man. God, it's real.
Yeah, I'm just like the Tinder thing in Atlanta. When you said someone got drugged in Atlanta, I was thinking something worse. Atlanta, they out there. Guys on guys. So I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. Look, when I go to Atlanta, man, shout out to the ATL, man. Got a lot of family in ATL, man. But boy, when I'm in clubs, I'm looking real serious at Adam's apples because I'm looking at your throat. I'm gonna get your throat game. You know what I'm saying? What that throat look like?
That's the problem with the Philippines and Bangkok, man. There's so many lady boys out there, man. I didn't trust anything when I just left the Philippines yesterday. I was like, I can't tell. You can't tell half the time, man.
Man, but look, they got dudes into that dude. I don't know what the hell. I'm looking at videos like Thailand, right? I'm like, I'm gonna go to Thailand soon. Brother popped up, old brother. No, I'm not trying to disparage him. He's an older brother, probably in his 50s, late 50s or early 60s. He on that mug with like his whole channel big. Brothers dealing with lady boys. I'm like, man, what in the tarnations? I'm like, what in the I turned to Grady. What in the good googly goo is going on with this stuff? Man, you two, how in the hell
did my algorithm get here?
Yeah, but this dude he got a big YouTube channel. I'm looking at Thailand, I see a brother, and I click on it. I ain't know he in the Bucci Cat. I'm thinking he in some real box. This cat in the Bucci Cat. And I'm not dissing the brother. Look, I never try to. Over here, man, we by unity. I'm not trying to diss my brothers, but dang, I ain't with no Bucci cat. I'm with the real cat. You know what I'm saying? So the brother got a big channel. I ain't knocking him. Brothers into all kind of different things, man. But I'm like, wow, man. So that's real what you're saying. You got to be careful, man. Look, fellas.
I gotta go to Bangkok in 2 weeks.
Yeah, man. Watch your neck, big dog. Watch the necks, man. Watch the necks. In Bangkok, it's called Bangkok for a reason. Watch out in Bangkok. You gotta watch out. Mike, you in the building, big dog. Then we'll go to CC.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna just say, if the weekend warriors and the guys that are going out there, they doing their thing. If you're gonna vet these women, vet them seriously, man. And more importantly, if you out there and they ask you already for money off the top, you gotta tell them no. If they're trying to party with your money, you gotta tell them no. The more you tell them no, and you really, really see what their reaction is when you tell them no, you'll really see who they are. They telling you, they say, hey, I need help. No. How were you doing it before you met me? How were you getting by before you met me? No. You know what I'm saying? Do not start with leading with your wallet, because once you do, they're gonna ask for a little bit more, a little bit more. Then it might be on consistently, right? Another 2 more weeks. They find out how much you get paid. You'd be like, oh, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. I got a business I really want to open. Really? Okay, well, go ahead and open it up. Just don't involve me in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we keep it cool. Let me know how the business turn out. If you need an accountant, I'll help you out. But I'm not an investor. Okay. This isn't sponsorship over here. So when you really do that, and you'll see how they really rocking, you just keep it at that. When you come out there, don't dress all flashy. Try to avoid the problems, and you should be straight. That's it.
Let me ask you something, Mike. Do you think a guy, if he really looking for something serious, you think he can find something serious if he gonna be there a while?
You could find something serious if you're there for a while, but if you're gonna really vet them, and you're kind of away for a minute, try to have yourself situated to where you're working on it and working on coming out there, and just really see what they're about. Ask the person who you're trying to be out there with, if you're gonna be out there with them, just say, hey, how do you feel about me moving out there? And if they say, well, yeah, you can move in with me. No, I'm just asking you, how do you feel if I was to move out there? Because, I kind of like out there, I really want to see what it's about. But it can work, but only if you're over there, or only if you're working on towards getting over there. If you're not, then 9 times out of 10, she's going to cheat on you. She's already got somebody else lined up who's willing to just throw money at her. I mean, like, literally shower her with money. So if she don't get it from you, she's going to get it from the next person. So don't lead with your heart out there. Always keep it in the back of your head. Look, it is what it is. At any time she could leave. Let me prepare myself and have, my rotation, and see where it goes from there, and see what she's really about. Does she have a job? What's her future interest? What's her future plans? Is she working on that? Is she constantly asking you for money? Did you meet her family? If you ain't go through all of that, and you don't really get to see her family, and they ain't really rocking with you like that, man, you're just an investor. You're a sponsor. It's all about sponsorship.
Yeah,
Don't
you're
fall for it.
just a sponsor.
Yeah, you're just a
Yeah, man, you
sponsor.
can get got. You can definitely get got. I believe in getting value for anything I invest in. That's just me. I buy houses, man. Like, I got to get some investment. I'm not buying a house not to make any money. Same thing with
Yeah.
a woman. Like, if you're around me, like, brothers don't heard me say 10 times a night, got to earn that air conditioning. I got to get something out of you. Brother CC, you got the floor, big dog.
What it do, gang? How y'all doing?
Man, how you? Man, look, you got the Decepticon. Man, I got that tattooed on my arm, man. I got the Decepticon. Man, so man, I rock with you hard now, just because of that, man. We Decepticons. They done.
It's like it's not really rocket science. I think guys kind of y'all think too deep into it, right? Like, just because it's a different country, it has a little bit of a different culture, doesn't change the actual rules of the game. The rules of the game are the same no matter where you go. Let's keep it a buck. When we're talking about the places like Tusu, Cartagena, Bogota, Medellin, Bangkok, Thailand, all these different locations specifically where the guys go to have fun. I mean, you ain't gonna go to the strip club, looking for wifey. You know, it's like you got to keep that same mentality. Anything that you would do in the States, you know, if you feel like, or anything you wouldn't do, if you feel like you ain't gonna find a wife in the club, or, you know, in a strip club, you know what I'm saying? Or if you wouldn't pick one of the chicks that you subscribe to on OnlyFans to try to wife, right? So it's like, I think that's the only problem. You know, like, for instance, I know about 5 women that I met like the way you would meet your wife. You know, you meet them at the grocery store. You know, you meet them doing real life things. You see what I'm saying? Like they live in a real life. If you meet them on the strip, I mean, you know what time it is with them. You know what I'm saying? So the women that I've met through real life situations have never asked me for money. Dominican women, I'm talking about, you know, Colombian women, never, because they have too much pride, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, if you trying to like build something with someone, you want to build something with someone that you feel has a really good background. If you're there for the weekend, I mean, you don't even have the time to put into the relationship. So even if it was real, it's gonna fizzle out just because you didn't have the time for the woman. Like any relationship, no matter where it's at, that's gonna happen. Unless, of course, the person is in there for financial reasons, and then as long as your money is strong, the relationship will last. You know. But as far as if you're looking for someone to be true to you, I mean, are you him? You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be honest with yourself. Are you him? You know, and if you're not him, then you got to make sure you have the pockets to actually pay for that loyalty. I mean, it's reality, guys. Let's keep it 1,000. You know,
That's real.
I think the problem is that guys are trying to make mangoes into housewives, you know? And if that's the question, she needs to be the person who's already made the choice. She's out the game, or she wants to get out the game. She's tired. She's been ran through all that. Then can you make a mango into a housewife? They make the best housewives if you can deal with her past. Like if you could deal with the fact that she rode more horses than a cowgirl, bro, then sure. You know what I'm saying? She'll make the best wife, because a lot of times, you know, they been there, they done that, you know what I'm saying? They trying to really wife up. I would never do it. Never, ever, ever, ever. But that don't mean that y'all can't. So when we talking about like,
wait, hold on. Why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you wife up a mango?
Just because, like, at the end of the day, we have so many options of women who didn't get ran through. Like, what would be the point? You know, there's just so many millions of women. You know, there's a crop of women turning 21 every day. Every day. There's a crop, you know? So it's like, earlier, what you guys were talking about is kind of like the real sweet honey nectar of these countries. Is if you go to a university and find a woman out of the university, but you have to be around that age. You have to be no more than 10 more years than she is. So if she's 25, you can't be older than 35. Why? Because at the end of the day, we're talking about just physics, right? We're talking about real attraction. We're just talking about reality. You know what I mean? Just same way like we as men, we don't want no old, beat up old hag. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same with the females. If the females is accepting it when they're looking for old guys, well, trust me, they have daddy issues, and they already are doing it for more sustainable reasons. So it's not you, you know, and as long as your money's straight, you'll be fine. And a lot of the guys, you know, with their pensions, they could hold down the relationship. You know, so the question is, what type of relationship do you want? Right? You first have to be honest with that. Then you have to be honest with the amount of time that you have to give to that relationship, because that will dictate the type of relationship you can build, period. Right? Like if you can only be there for a couple of days out of the month or a couple of weeks out of the year, then unfortunately you have to be physically the guy that she is physically attracted to and falls in love to for all those old kind of like reasons back in the day. Right? If it's not that, then no matter what, she's going to cheat, because you're not the guy that she actually wants to be with. And imagine that you're older. The guy that she actually wants to be with or is physically attracted to is younger, and he's there. You know, we see that all the time.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
We see that all the time. And it's not even a country thing, right? It don't matter if it's Dominican. It could be the same thing here in the States. You know, so,
all right, so answer this. The brothers say, bro, tripping. I got women in their 20s, but I'm 40.
Yeah, no one said about getting the women. You could get the women. The question is building a real relationship, a sustainable relationship, one in which if you get sick at 40, She's not going to be messing around with the young guy behind your back while you laid up, right? That's the kind of conversation that's the relationships we're talking about, right? The type of relationship where you could send the chick $10,000 and then you come in 10 months and the $10,000 is still there. That's the type of relationship we're talking about.
That's a real one, because I see women, man. I saw a man send a woman $15,000 in the DR to get a house. When he get to the house gone, she gone,
everything gone.
Yeah.
You know, and I have women that, because I don't want to, get residency in the DR and anything like that, they got bank accounts in their name that's got like 30 grand sitting in it, and they don't touch it. You know why? Because I actually knew the person. It's not a vet. It's a real relationship based off of like circumstance, right? Like for me, the person that I met, I knew that person when they were working for Altice, right? Like 8-9 years ago. They're now a lawyer, but I knew them. Like, I built a relationship over time while they were going to school and working at the same time. As far as sending money, I absolutely helped her to get through, college, but I saw her working. Right. And I knew the reason why she actually needed the money. Right. She needed it for this specific, let's just say tuition. Right. She needed to pay for, an XYZ thing. It was a real thing. And not only that,
I ain't giving a woman money. I don't mind giving.
Not at all. And you know what? Yo, Ronin, it's paid me back tenfold because she's a lawyer, and things that I normally would have paid a lawyer $5-6 grand for, she did for free on the arm. Yeah. Right. So it's just real relationships. It's just difficult because sometimes guys is looking to have fun, and they go to places where you go to have fun, and then you fall in love based off of looks. That's when it's a problem. If you fall in love with a woman, or you choose a woman based off of looks and not what the content or character is, well, you're always gonna have problems, no matter what. Yeah.
I don't care where you at in the world. That's true.
No matter what.
Where you at in the world. I know me. I like. Sometimes I'm BBL Ronin, and it bought me facts. It bought me nothing but pain. But when I found a regular chick who was good, it brought me nothing but pleasure. That's
what they're for, Ronin. The BBLs is for fun. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, because that think about why she got the BBL. 2 reasons, right? She's looking to level up, hypergamy, or she's about that street life. Those are the only 2 reasons.
Yeah, it's the only 2.
And that type of person, you don't really want to deal with that type of person that got that mentality. Like with Apollo, I guarantee you, he has a lot of relationships that he built just through his work. You know what I mean? Just from living outside in different countries. When you can put the time in, then you becoming a real option for a girl who's not in the streets. You will never be an option for a good girl if you're not there. It's not possible.
It's not possible.
You can probably get the family to look the other way just because you're treating her good, right? But as far as her and her heart and her trying to like build a life, I mean, come on. She wants somebody that's gonna be there in her bed and keeping it warm. You know what that is? Like, that's not nothing new. The same way, like listen. Men and women are different for sure, but human beings are human beings, and no matter what, we all got needs, my nigga. Like, so if you're not around, somebody gonna scratch that itch for shorty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, somebody gonna scratch. Brother say, especially I keep hearing BBL smell bad. I never had a chick that with a BBL smell bad to me, but I don't know. Maybe I was too drunk. I don't know. But I never smelled anyone.
Put it this way, Strings. If she wasn't, go ahead, Ronan. I'm so sorry.
No. Any you ever had a woman with a BBL smell bad?
Well, put it this way: if the woman had bad hygiene before she got the BBL is gonna make it worse.
So I can show y'all a picture of my ex from IG, but she has a real one. It's just ridiculous. This is from Medellin, and every once in a while, I just had a little bit of smell from the back. It's just not all the time, but it was enough to like make you question the situation. I met her when she was a shorty, like fresh out of college, and now she's married some white dude from the States. Got a bag from him. I mean, she's thicker than Snicker. I'll shoot you guys to IG, but yeah, every once in a while, it's just like how do I approach this? How do I tell her about this? But CC, you said something in another live chat that we had that really stuck with me. It's like, we got it, because I know people talking about, what if you're 40 looking 30? Look, I just left the Philippines. People thought I was 25, 30 the whole trip. I'm 40 plus. And there is a range, though, when you age yourself out of certain chicks just from a physical standpoint.
Period.
Even if you look, dude, I eat right. I'm about to go to the gym right now. You know what I'm saying? It's only 9 a.m. here. I eat right. I take care of my body. I don't really drink. But still, once I hit 50, like I'm gonna be 50. Like, look, man, it's I'm a Porsche, but I'm 1983 Porsche.
You could
know
be
what I'm saying? I'm still a
grandfather.
Porsche.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what I'm saying? So I think that you gotta, you know what I'm saying, be realistic about these things from an animalistic,
word.
physical, jumping somebody's bone standpoint. Some of these chicks in their 20s, do got daddy issues and they do like that older man stuff, but a lot of them, they're doing it for the bread. Don't have no illusions. Don't have no illusions about it.
But you could do it. But it could be done. You gotta have the time. This is the reason why it's important for these groups to be made. This is the reason why Ronin, got 500-600 guys, ready to invest, because with these groups it'll give you a little bit of information. But the real reality is you gotta be able to spend time. So what you need to get out of these groups is, man, how can I deep unplug from the matrix? That's what's important. This is why you got a lot of gentlemen who go into the military. They come out 20 years, they only 40. They got a nice bag. They got a monthly income, right? This is important to learn certain skills. It's not about the fun of the job. It's going to be a boring job, but the life that you have, the quality of life is going to be more, it's going to be 10 times worth it, right? Because you're going to have that freedom. That's what's so important. The ability to be able to maintain a relationship overseas is the same as at home. It's just way more expensive at home. Like when we say, the girls, the dating game in the States is messed up. It's not. And I'm gonna tell you why. If you making 300 G's, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, I'm
telling you, I make 300 G's, half a year. It's not. It really ain't. It's just expensive now. That's all it is.
Well, that's good. You're right.
It's just expensive. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, the women, because of social media, there's something that it isn't social media that got women tripping. You know what it is? It's the fact that the guys who never had the gall or would never have the social cues or any of that confidence to approach a woman to even spoil them. You understand? That never existed before. With social media, it removes that completely. All you need to do is send a DM. And now every simp in the planet could reach every chick. So now the chicks believe they're all tens because it's nothing but simps talking to them. You understand? Like when you looking at OnlyFans, it's not us subscribed to OnlyFans. But it's an $8 billion business, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, they paid out $5 billion this year. The year's not even done.
They're bringing in, look, I was going to say, they're bringing in more money than the NBA is.
And they only got 42 employees.
Yeah.
Yo,
great.
Think about that shit, yo. A multi-billion-dollar corp. It's because the simps is got a way to connect. And when I mean simps, I'm talking about the individual that we know and we see is never going to get a woman to go, you're fine. That guy. There's if you're going to do 100% of men, only 20% of us are considered quote unquote attractive. You understand? As far as the mindset of the modern woman, if you will, right? And it's because
less than that by the mindset.
And it's funny because a lot of it has to do with just guys not being active no more. My guy, like when I go outside and I see and I'm looking around, I'm like, yo, it's crazy how many men just aren't taking care of themselves. They just not. You know what I'm saying? Like simple shit like going to the gym or going to play basketball or playing baseball, just staying active. That's why these females is sitting there when you asking, yo, can you build a relationship? The only dude that's asking that didn't hit the gym. For sure. Right? Like, let's keep it a buck. You understand? Like, we know who's asking that question because the reality is that no matter where you go, if you have the money, you will have access to the women because they're looking for status. It's always been that. It's just because back in the day, there was so much less access to this, what we would call high income people, that women were humble. Like they remember, a 6 knew she was a 6. Now a 5 thinks she's a 10. It's crazy.
No,
It's
A3.
insanity.
A3 might.
You know
think
why?
it's-
You want me to break it down super simple in 2 seconds? Because we will fuck fat, ugly bitches if the situation is right, no matter
that's
what
real.
we look
That's
like.
real.
We're dudes.
Nah,
We're
CC.
dudes.
Well,
Now it's funny y'all was talking about Tinder earlier, and when I go home, I only go home for like 2 weeks at a time. Man, Tinder looks like they're trying to recruit, like look like fantasy football draft.
For
I'm
sure.
like,
yo.
Yeah, it's real.
her natural position is definitely DN,
Oh, for sure.
middle linebacker, strong safety. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They
She
not
Got
used
that,
to it.
and look, she got that chin to go with it.
You know, I'm gonna put it to you like this, Apollo. So that idea of like the modern woman, that shit is fraudulent. It's just for the fucking gram. It's only online. Every time I date one of these baddies that's looking for XYZ, them bitches is humble as fuck because they don't want to fumble the bag. Every time. I'm telling you, all that modern shit goes out the window. When you aren't that guy and they're just, with you for the meal or to see if they could get something paid for real quick, then they're going to be disrespectful. Because at the end of the day, there's a whole line. It's crazy because we don't realize how many niggas is sending money to women they will never meet or never even smell hair. Like it is.
Man, I know. You know how many men I talk to a day and tell them, hey, man, don't do that. Don't
Bro.
do that. And I know all y'all guys in YouTube sphere, and even the guys who coming up behind us, y'all will hear it. You want to hear it. Any guys that got YouTube channels, man, we all hear that a lot. It's
But
crazy.
it's just dudes. What I mean by dudes who fuck fat ugly bitches. What I'm saying is a guy who's considered an alpha male will still smash an ugly chick. You get what I'm saying? Like if the circumstances are right, you definitely taking that dome. Don't act like you're not taking that dome. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the realities.
Hey, CC, I got a real life story though. Like I had one of my homegirls from Rockford visiting Cartagena. She comes about in Kia and she's getting drunk and she tells me, she's like, whatever happens in Colombia stays in Colombia. I was like, I don't know what that means.
oh,
So then she hits me shit like, yo, if you make me another drink, I'm not responsible for what happens. I just took her cup and washed it out. Cause there was no way. I mean, she's built like she's about to try out for the Bears. And I couldn't. So she sends me a message. I got the receipts. She sends me a message like, look, I got a skill set. I would like to show you. And I just couldn't do it. I went in my room, locked the door. I'm like, look, I live in Colombia. You know what I'm saying? There's no way.
She looking like Melvin. Melvin, our big
Apollo.
was this the
You
one
live in
like, how you
Colombia.
doing?
What about the dude that lives in Kansas?
Oh God.
Let's
Right,
keep it a
you wanna
buck.
do it.
See, Kobe, you in Florida, you can't talk. You know what I'm saying?
Florida
Because
got
this is
the
the problem. You're skewed. It's skewed.
Yeah.
The reality is most guys don't live where we live.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about
Florida
if you
got
take
bad.
away Miami,
Florida got
Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? You take away Arizona, California, New York, Boston, Pennsylvania. Nigga, what do we got? Bro,
Man, I ain't never saw women like they got in Florida, man. God,
telling
Florida
you.
got bad.
Miami's a mecca. It's the
They got some of the baddest on the planet.
You gotta be a millionaire.
You gotta have the bag though. You gotta have
You gotta have a bag, but boy, I'm gonna tell you, woo, Florida is just hidden, boy.
And think about it, like, shit, 300 now, $500,000 a year now, it ain't money like that because these women are confused. You see what I'm saying? But in real life, they all humble. It's just the fact that unfortunately most regular guys can't even get to that because of the fact that of what you're presenting just through Tinder. You know what I mean? And it just be that. It literally just be that. That's why when you go to the DR, and when you go to these countries, let's keep it. What's happening is we are those oil sheiks that would have came here in the United States. You know what I'm saying? We could potentially be at least. You know what I mean? And so that's where the value comes in. And that's why you can't meet a woman through Tinder. I mean, has it happened where guys met a good woman through Tinder? Sure, in those third world countries. But it's way more likely that she's not a good one. Right? You got to meet them in real life.
Way more likely. It's way more. I would give it, about 80-90% she ain't no good. But, man, you just handle your business. You know what I'm saying?
You see some of the you do see some of the same ones on Tinder, like literally on the strip.
For
literally
sure.
on the strip. I'm like, I just smashed her and she's on Tinder. It happens.
Yeah, man, she gotta pay that rent. Somebody got to pay
I
that
got a
rent.
Tinder tip though. Like a tip that I would say is set your city to a smaller city. It's a couple hours outside of CTG, like Monteria or something like that, and you might find a decent one. Like, you know, a girl that's in those smaller cities that doesn't go on the strip, and then go meet her. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somewhere close by. If you speak the language. If you don't speak the language, I wouldn't say go off to the countryside.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. I did that, and you know, I had a dime like that was 25 years old. Met her whole family, cool, humble girl, university girl. But it wasn't actually from Tinder. I met her from Facebook. I just jumped in the DMs and she started liking all my photos. I knew at that point I had it. You know what I'm saying? Once they start liking multiple photos, it's like, all right, I'm in good shape here. But yeah.
Listen,
that would be my advice. But in CTG, no. Cartagena, the Sul?
Bro, it's not rocket science. If you a young guy, right, and you really trying to like find a good girl, just go to the universities, bro. They let out and they're just flocked out. They're all there. You know the girls in college, right? You can build with that. You get me? Just don't do any dirt with any of her friends or anywhere around where she lived, and you good. You know what I'm saying? You go do your dirt somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Colombia is humongous. You feel me? You got Medellin, you got Bogota. You know what I'm saying? If your chick is in Medellin, don't fucking around in Medellin. Fuck around in Cartagena. You know what I'm saying? But that's really where it is. If not, when you out and about, stop being scary. I noticed a lot of guys are scared, bro. They do not approach women like in real life. Like that, I think that's where the problem comes in.
Hey, Ronin, I'm sorry to interrupt everyone in the chat. Ronin, it's been a pleasure to have me on your show. Fellas, members of the panel, thank you so much. You have a good night. I'm gonna go ahead and sign
man,
out.
we about to stop anyway, man. We about to get out, man. I got a engagement myself, man. I got a little cheat.
Okay.
Like,
where you at, Ronin?
I'm in Louisiana till next week, man. I'm going back.
I know. Yeah.
I land back. I got a little something.
Yeah, he Ronin, where you at in Louisiana? Smash on that gumbo.
New Orleans.
Okay. Yeah, my family's from Houma.
Oh man, look, man, I got so much family. Man, we gotta talk. Might be related. My mom from Houma, man. My mom's from Houma.
7% chance we're related if you got family from Houma. Houma ain't
Houma, man. Houma right down the street from New Orleans. It's like 30, 40 minutes. It's right down the street. Yeah, man. So Creed, man, get with me, man. I guarantee, look, me and you looking like cousins on here now.
primo mío. Ya tú sabes,
we definitely might be related. You come from Houma, man. That's my mom. My mom, like, family is big down there, man. Now look, for you guys to know, this like down the bayou from New Orleans. This is the bayou. The bayou.
I can't understand nothing nobody say.
Yeah, man.
In summers, I ain't understand nothing.
Yeah, man.
Yo, daddy.
Hey, look. CC is Haitian. He speak French, man. Look, CC, you'll be right at home down in Houma, man.
Not just there, you know. Trust me, I'm that Haitian, Cuban, Jamaican, bro. So over there,
you gonna win down there, man.
Mm-hmm. I've been
French.
down there.
A lot of people down in Houma, they speak that. It's a lot of people in New Orleans speak French, man. We need to get back on our roots. I tell people, man, look. New Orleans is so linked up with Haiti. Cats don't realize there would be no Louisiana without Haiti. You know what I'm saying?
There wouldn't be
without
a lot
Haiti.
of places.
It wouldn't be. Haiti has a lot of. That's why I got a lot of respect for Haiti. Even when I'm DR, people say like, man, you know what Haiti did? You know, I tell people that all the time. I tell my old lady that she didn't understand about Haiti and United
We got to
States.
do a live on that. You know, you got Chiefs waiting.
That's a good thing. We need
write
to
that down. That's a great. That's a great live to go on.
That's
I'll bring a whole lot of facts for y'all.
Yeah, well, look, man, we need to do that, man. But I'm gonna be stopping because I got something to get in. And it's crazy because we wasn't even gonna do this, man. Look, Kobe, me and you gotta do one-on-one. I've been trying to do.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
You the only one I haven't done a one-on-one from the crew. Kobe, we gotta do that, man. I'm gonna link up with you, Kobe.
Yeah, let me know.
Creed, man, definitely, man. Link up with me, man. You from Houma, man. We definitely gotta talk. I guarantee we probably related.
Yeah, I'm sure we do. It won't take more than 2 minutes to figure that one out.
Yeah, you be like, oh, yeah, this person. Oh, yeah, I know this person. Bam, like that. Because I know a lot of people down in Houma. I didn't grow up there, but man, I would go there a lot. It's good things, man. And look, man, that's one thing, man. a lot of us, man, this is the brotherhood. This is something wonderful that we got. That's why I love it, man. But look, we're gonna stop it right here because I'm about to go clap some cheeks. And look, I gotta put it like this. I think, you know, when you're in states, I gotta say, I think I will be glad. I ain't no guarantees, man, and you know, but
I thought I was going to tonight, but she flaked. So that's
what I gotta say.
Right.
The chick just texted me. She said, "You coming or what?" Look, I got one leg with a boot on, but I'm about to go. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to see what it's going to be, man. But shout out to the Blue Book Passport Cartel, man. We in the building, and look, man, we're gonna try to grow as much as we can. I want to do look, all of us got to do one-on-ones. Me and Gents on the Go did it. Casanova, we got to do one. Apollo, we got to do one, man. I think this is a great thing, but we're gonna stop it, man. Shout out to all you brothers in the building. Man, I appreciate all you guys, man. We out.
Shout out chat gang, shout out panel.
Before we get off, man, shout your channel out, and we're gonna go, man. Starting you Gents on the Go, going around the board before we get out, man. Shout your channel out. I'll put it in the description, let people know. Put it in the chat and let the brothers know.
So the channel is Just on the Go, pretty much, you know, doing everything when it comes to talking about traveling, as well as, you know, just improving yourself as a man. You know, you want to be well-rounded and everything. So, you know, interviews, reaction videos, as well as, you know, story times. So I got a lot of stuff coming. I just dropped a video yesterday. So definitely go to the page and check that out. So
I saw it, man. Shout out to you, man. And look, shout out to the brother from BR, man. Shout out to BR. That's home too, man. Lived in BR for a long time, man. Shout out to the brother Mike Ross, man. That is up. Brother Kobe, shout your channel out.
Yeah, so I'm at official Kobe at everything, YouTube, Instagram. YouTube is about same thing, travel, lifestyle, dating, you know, whatever comes up, whatever conversations that the brothers can have, just any type of advice I could help with from my experience. And I'll be back in Cartagena in 2 weeks, so there'll be a lot more footage from that.
Well, that woman got you, huh, big dog? That woman got you. That woman got you.
I'm trying to figure
them Latin cheeks is strong, big dog.
I'm trying to figure it out, but you know what I'm saying? I got hey, what you talking? I'm going out there to just go to the beach, man.
Look, I'm messing with you, man.
Just chill. I mean, you know, that's included too, of course.
Well, look, man, you family. I believe I can mess with you, man. Yeah. Shout out to my brother Kevin, man. Always in the building, man. I got much respect for you. CC, got your channel right here, man.
Nah, you already know, man. I'm over here outside all the time. You know what I'm saying? Actually traveling. If y'all need any actual, you know, some pointers when y'all go to the DR, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? We'll put y'all on. But at the end of the day, we just want to make sure everybody understands how to really move out here and be successful. That's all that matters, man, so that our brotherhood can grow.
Yeah, man, that's the thing, man. I know a lot of guys want to reach out to you.
Creedy. Yeah, it's the same IG, Caribbean Casanova.
Man, reach out to my brother. Creed, how can brothers get in touch with you, man?
So the channel is Apollo the Creed, YouTube, same on IG, same for my Gmail account, Apollo the Creed at Gmail. And I do one-on-one Spanish lessons. So get at me. And yeah, man, it's just nice to my content. I just dropped a video yesterday about hang gliding in Brazil. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole bunch of stuff I'm about to drop here in Taiwan, Philippines. I got a video coming out, and then Thailand as well. So
look, man. Follow my cousin. That's messing with you, man. But I guarantee we probably are related. You come from Houma. You kidding? Look, my mom kidding there. I read in the car. My mom like, that's your cousin. I'm like, dang, I smashed that woman. No, I'm joking, but I'm serious at the same time.
These are facts down there.
Yeah, man. Look, everybody related on the bayous, man.
So look, dead ass serious.
Yeah, man. So, I am serious. Look, salute to the panel, man, and
appreciate it.
Salute to the brotherhood, man. I'm glad I did get on here, man, for a little while at least, man. Look, you know what we're gonna end it with? We know. Look, now this is for Kobe. Look, this is for Kobe.
What's this about?
Poppy, you say you love me, but you never ever give me no money. It's true. Don't get the women all your money, man. So we out, man. Salute to all the brotherhood, man. Peace out, man. I'm gonna do a stream again Wednesday, but If any of you brothers do a stream, man, I'm here to support you earlier. We out, man. Peace out to you guys, man. Thanks, CC, for dropping by.
Always running.
Creed, all you brothers, man. We out. And we go.
Caminando por las calles de Santo Domingo, te veo parada ahí. Con esos ojos que
thanks to all you guys that's still here, man. Rocking out with channel, man. I appreciate you guys. Thanks all you guys that doing the membership, man. We in the building, man. We gonna win. Shout out to you, man. It's the blue with the powder blue, man. We in here, man. Shout out to all you guys. I appreciate it. Man, we winning. Shout out to Jay, Lord, everybody that came in the building. Man, we winning.
A la luz de la luna, bailamos al ritmo de la bachata. Tus manos en las mías, moviendo nuestros pies. Pero el momento se desvanece y tus ojos lo dicen. No es mi corazón, es el efectivo lo que quieres. Me susurras dulces palabras al oído. Dices que me amas, pero sé que tu juego es claro. Siempre se trata de los pesos, el dinero que necesitas. Tu amor es una moneda sembrando semillas. Papi, you say you love me, but you never ever give me no money. Money, money, money. Corazón, mi alma, mi tiempo, pero para ti el amor es solo un signo de pesos. Ahora veo a través del brillo y el encanto. No seré engañado, no caeré en tu trampa. Papi, you say you love me, but you never ever give me no money. Money, 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 money. Say you love me, but you never ever give me no money. Money, 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 money. Así que aquí está, adiós, me estoy alejando. No más juegos, no hay más que decir. Dices que te amas, pero es claro como el día. El amor
Passport cartel, catch flights, not fear. Globe trotting heavy in heels and wheels, living lavish, loving love, in exotic seas, sipping life with a side of dreams. Jet set, let that luxury is our norm. Stamping passport storms, we just reform. First class seats to lands unknown, making every time zone feel like home. Champagne popping, world shopping never stop. From Tokyo Towers to Parisian rooftop. Love, international, no borders, just hearts. Passport cartel playing all the parts. Gates under the stars, different each night. Eiffel views, no light so bright. Language of love, fluent in all. From whispers and vanish to Rome's nightfall. Hand in hand across sands and seas. With the world at our feet, life's a breeze. But don't mistake, beneath these stars we roam. A wolf in each of us, fierce and alone. Loyal to the pack, wherever we stride. Passport cartel, we pride, we abide. Like wolves, we wander wild and free. Masters of our destiny, just let it be. Together yet alone, under moonlit skies. In the silence, alone wolves cry. The thrill of chase in every place. With every new face, life we embrace and grace. We no place, life we embrace. We the passport cartel, catch flights, not fields. Globe trotting heavy in heels and wheels. Living lavish, loving large, in exotic seas. Sipping life, inside a dream. So here's to the nights when we live in love, with the stars above and the world to shove. Passport cartel, forever we fly, chasing horizons where our dreams lie.
Man, there's still a bunch of you brothers still in here. Hit the like button, man. Salute to you kings, man. Brothers still in here on this stream, man. I walked up, come back. Brothers still in here, man. Look, dating abroad, is it really real? It can be, and you still can lose, man. Look, don't let women disrespect you no matter what country, or you're in the States, we are, no matter where you at, man. Look, put yourself first, men first. Like they had this movie back in the day. Like it was a G's up, 3 or 4 is down. That's how we look at the world, man. Men up, these chicks down. Make sure you brothers always put yourself first, no matter what you do, man. Look, the world is ours, man. We winning, man. We are the real cartel. We winning. Ain't nothing gonna stop us, man. Only thing that can stop us is us. So look, stay doing what you need to do, man. Much appreciated to you guys, man. Look, join our Facebook group, man. The Blue Book Passport Cartel. Keep pushing, and we got you, man. We in here.